top of the morning. So real quick, I'm gonna go over some behind the scenes prep. I got my cauldron, I got my little white candle, did something a little different today. And of course, I have my essential products from my girl, 80 Rose, her shop. This is gonna be the F out of here. You know, we're not 30 seconds in, so I don't wanna cuss. But this is gonna be the F out of here incense. Good Ritual, you see it right there. Tab in. She has such fabulous products. Anytime you guys see me when I'm in the bath with my legs up, bubbles everywhere, I'm normally using her products, whether it's the candle, the crystal grid while I'm meditating, the bath salts, okay, the essential oils that I rub on my body, honey. Listen, get into it. Also with your orders, well, I don't know if it's for every order, but with the orders I've gotten, listen, Palo Santo included. So yes, I'm gonna have all her details down below in the description box, along with her link. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Very, very powerful products. And she just has really good energy. Also, she does have a YouTube channel. Check it out. I don't gravitate towards a lot of different people, but when I do, honey, you know I gotta talk about it. So I've already lit, you know, what we got going on here, and I'm just doing my own little meditation, clearing out, and all that, okay? All that good stuff. Look at that burn, baby. So now stop talking, and I'm gonna let you guys just, you know, catch the vibe. But check out her products, candles, especially, girl, y'all gotta get to the candles. I'm not even gonna keep going because, you know, by the time I'm done, listen, the whole video gonna be done, at least the intro. The candles, something else. So I'm gonna say something else. Gotta get into it. So yeah, you guys. What's up everybody, how are you? So we're gonna jump right in because, you know, I just had my little aesthetic intro for you guys. If you missed the intro, one thing that I do want to let you guys know is the product that I am burning in my little cauldron right here. You know, my good fuck out of here, literally that's what it's called. This is from my girl 80 Rose. A lot of you probably know her on here on YouTube, and if you don't, go check her out. But she does have her own shop, so please check her shop out. I will keep these right here for some motivation, just so you don't, you know, forget, okay? But anyway, I just want to get started. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. We're gonna do a no contact reading. And let me know down below. It's so funny. It's not funny, but lately, especially on Patreon, I've been getting a lot of questions about what is their karma for what they did to me, or how does this person feel now versus how they felt the last time they saw me, like post argument. I have no time. Sorry. I feel like every time we start talking about past people, I'm telling y'all, tap in with my previous readings, which, well, this might be the first reading I put out, but basically there's this gnat, and I don't know if I got it. Hopefully I did, but it always comes around. Like, I was over here painting earlier, I ain't see no gnat, but as soon as I start talking about the past, I see a gnat. Okay, anyway, depending on the vibe that I'm getting from each pile, I'm just gonna free flow. Y'all know I've been on a hiatus, so I'm a little like, you know how it is, like when you haven't done something for a while, like fumbly, stuttery, stammery, you know, I gotta get back into my groove. So I'm gonna just freestyle it, see what's coming down, let the messages just flow. I took a nice intentional walk this morning, got some good vibes, okay, good vibes. But this was something that was on my mind, because my other reading I have to do when it's nighttime. We'll talk about it. But anyway, yes, we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. For those that just have to know, okay, pile 1 is going to be the Vlad Dracula Tarot. No, I'm not turning it over. Let me see what that is. Ooh-wee. Or should I? Okay, I will. Bah, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just trust that you guys will pick how you're meant to pick, okay? Because at first I didn't want to show y'all, because I'm like, you know, what if the pictures sway them? But nah, I trust y'all. Trust yourself too. So we have the Magician. Again, this is called the Vlad Dracula Tarot. Okay. Pile 2. Sorry, every time I look at this pile, I always laugh. They're just so cute with their little big old eyes. We got the Page of Cups underneath the deck. 22, 222, 220, 021 might be important numbers for whoever chooses this deck, but don't let me sway you, honey. This is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot, okay? So again, no contact, you know? Well, let me say this. We are going to be seeing what's going on in your person's life, like, and that might not have nothing to do with you. So just, you know, tread lightly, tread carefully when you, you know, when you're here, you know, because I will be telling you if they're successful at this point in time, I will tell you that. But we are going to also tap into how they feel about you, where you come in, okay? But I will be going into that. We want to do a general check on them. Now, pile 3. Damn, what is this? Now, where'd that box go, girl? Let me see. I feel like sometimes when I set stuff down, it like feels like it drops into Narnia. Interesting. Oh, it's right here. One moment. Boom. Okay, pile 3 is going to be the Del Toro. I think that's how you say it. Del Toro Tarot. Okay, we got them Halloween vibes. Oh, we got the 5 of Cups. I gotta write a note for this one, okay? So yes, go ahead and think of your person. I'm sorry, what I'm doing. Go ahead, think of your person. You know, a lot of people are gonna be thinking about love, but I mean, if we get some friendships messages, you know, I'ma just trust that you're gonna be able to bend and flip the message how you need to for it to apply to your situation. And yeah. Okay, so go ahead and pick intuitively, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Okay, pile 1. Give me 1 second, because there was something that was coming up with this pile. Wow, you know what I just got? Lizzo. All the rumors are true. Yeah, what you hear is true. I can't think of the lyrics right now, but something about rumors, gossip, talk. Like there's some talk. Let me try to focus in. Some of you guys, this person might be, it's gonna be different for everybody. Let me get these specific messages out, but just, you know, pay attention to the general when we start really pulling. I don't know, some of y'all might not even really be pressed for this person, but there's a curiosity here. Maybe I don't know if you heard somebody talking about something that made you think of this person, rethink of this person, or if there are just some, I'm gonna just say it, bitter feelings starting to resurface around something that this person may have said about you, or even vice versa. Because let's say if the other individual involved, aka your person, had some bitter feelings about something that you said to them, whether you feel like you were in the right or the wrong, I do feel like when they think about you, their emotions are heavily charged in regards to whatever that is. For some of you guys, it could have been a misunderstanding, something that they feel like they weren't able to explain accurately at the time. Maybe they listen to other people's opinions and it's starting to make them feel like, why did I do that? But this could also go your way too. Basically what I want to say is, or what I'm getting at is, when you or this person thinks about each other, I am picking up on there's more of a negative thought that's like very emotionally charged. I'm not saying that y'all don't have positive thoughts about each other, but there is this thought that I do feel like is surrounded by Five of Swords energy. Okay, that could be defeat, that could be a slight, that could be some, like I said, gossip, that could be a little bit of a selfish energy, detached energy. Ooh, the darker side of Aquarius. But I feel like when they think of you with that charged energy, you'll pick up on their emotions. Or if you think of them with that charged energy, they're going to pick up on your emotions. So I wouldn't be surprised if something occurred, like let's just say, for example, you have not thought about this person, but this person has thought of you, right? Or maybe they got reminded of you in some type of way. Maybe your name is Emily and they saw Emily, or Jared, I don't know, whatever. And then it like sparks this thought in their mind, and then, you know, it might start off positive, but then it goes into what led to the separation. And I feel like they like send you a wave, like there's a wave of energy that will be sent to you. You see what I'm saying? It's like basically you didn't have to say nothing to them. And they might not even wanted to think about you either, but something sparked that. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time. Girl, I'll be trying to explain. So let's see. First of all, Pile One's person, where are they at currently? Where is Pile One's person at currently? Give it to me honest, no bias, no sides. Where are they at currently? For some of you guys, if you know this person was married or was about to get married, because I don't know why I was just thinking ring bearer. So maybe they're in another connection, or if they left you for somebody else, that connection is being highlighted. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. Where is this person at now? What are they focusing on? Where's Pile One's person at currently? No contact. Girl or boy. Wow. Okay. Do you see this? It's a lot of Knight. We got the Knight of... Is that the Knight of Swords? The Stakes. Is Stakes sword in this one? No, it's not. We have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I don't want to dog. Okay, it's not that I'm about to dog your person, but just give me a second. Because some of y'all... I'm going to tell you. Hold on. Okay, why the Knight of Wands? I just heard back on the same old shit. The Page of Swords. Oh, why aren't we getting some King energy? Some of y'all like, because they childish. The Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh, why is there so many people here? So this is definitely your person's energy. The Wheel of Fortune. It is in reverse. Page of Cups. I wasn't sure if that was meant to come out. The Devil, girl. Y'all might have dodged a bullet. The Knight of Cups. Where are they at currently in life right now? Where is their focus? What are they doing? The Ten of Wands. Let me talk to you. I don't know if this is lucky for you, because like I started off, I didn't want to have any bias to where it's like I'm just trying to hype y'all up. You know, y'all my people and all, but you know, like if your person was doing good, I wasn't gonna hide it from you. But this is the thing about your person. 10 of Wands ending the spread. So your person is burnt out, okay? And if I'm being honest, honey, if we were on Patreon right now, I would be dragging this person for filth, kind of. And I don't want to say it like that because I don't know what happened between y'all. I don't know what led to this, but I will say your person is not wasting time. Like, I'm trying to say it in a respectful way, because really what I want to be like is, yeah, they out there still hoeing. And it doesn't have to be like they're just a bad person. It's just, however this individual deals with their feelings, I do feel like there's a lot of like multiple connections, flings. They like to change personas. Like they know how to really sway between that Knight of Wands energy and that Knight of Cups energy. And then the thing about this type of person, or this person, with this energy where they are right now, they might be, ooh, what's the word I want to use? They're giving player energy, I'm not gonna lie. But I wouldn't even be too concerned about that if you're still wanting this person. You know, I might say, you know, go against that, just because this is not giving king, emperor. It's not giving that. It's giving like childish, but it's coming from a hurt place. This is giving me that person that got hurt, or maybe they weren't as hurt at first. They didn't really deal with their emotions at first, which is a pattern for them. And then finally, where we are today, certain emotions are starting to come back up. But it's getting harder for them to be able to avoid said emotions. I don't know if these emotions are just about you. It's just period. It's the mistakes that they've made. It's giving me a little bit of a Brent Faiyaz vibe. No offense to Brent Faiyaz, but I'm thinking of a song. I just can't think of the name right now. But this is the type of person, Knight of Wands. They come in, they're very charismatic. They're ready to go. This person could be on the go a lot. They like to meet people. They like to mingle. They like dating sites, or they like to flirt. They like to meet different people. Not just that, this is the type of person, they like to woo people. And you might know this about this person. That might have been how they got you. They are a, oh my gosh, not Kimi Casanova coming through. This is giving, Lord, I don't know if your person's in the room and they trying to stop me from saying what I'm about to say, because every time I'm about to get there, it's like, I'm here, watch how you say that. It's coming off to me like they just have different personas that they're playing in order to get what they want. You know, that Knight of Wands, they go after it, they go get it. You know, they might be in the gym. They look very attractive, I'm not gonna lie. They're even looking attractive to others. They're open to meeting people. They lay it on thick with that Knight of Cups. But honey, don't for a second, for whoever they're dealing with, don't for a second think that they're about to get serious. Absolutely not. As soon as things get too deep, Knight of Swords. On to the next. And this is the type of person with this energy where they'll be on to the next from whoever it is that they're dealing with, conversating with, sexual relations, whatever it is. They'll be on to the next. And it's almost like they'll restart. What they learned in that last little connection, they'll take it with them to whatever they're about to go back into. It's kind of toxic. And what I mean by that is, let's say if they got a new flavor for the week. They meet somebody, they mess around with them, and this is the type of energy. Ooh, I'm about to take it there. This is the type of energy. Ooh, do I take it there? They're like, no, don't take it there. I'm gonna take it there. You gotta know the truth. This is the type of energy where this person will try different things, maybe even sexually with other people, and then take it with them to whoever they're about to deal with next. They're very on the go. They're very, you know, miss one, next 15, one coming. And when they go, the way they'll make people feel, and I'm picking up on there's this one person individual that they may feel like this, but I do think this is a pattern. They leave abruptly, but also they're kind of harsh with how they leave, and it's a mega switch from the Knight of Cups, from the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Cups to this Knight of Swords. It's like they were already giving off this playerish vibe. You kind of see that about them, but they're very alluring. Give them a chance because the conversation is, you know, it does what it needs to do. They give you the compliments. Not me thinking about the movie Temptation. Oh, that's not good. But Knight of Cups, they lay it on thick. They might catch you in a vulnerable moment. Something that they do is really sparking your interest. They have that pull, but they're still a knight. But then they give you that Knight of Swords. It's just like the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords to the Devil. Romance you and then prance away. It ain't even like a prance. It's like a sprint. I don't even know. It's like a sprint. They stomp on you, then they sprint. I don't know. Anyway, because the way this is coming through, there's a cycle here. And the reason why I guess I'm not really feeling this is because, you know, y'all my people, right? But I just feel like, you know, I think what we want to see in a no contact is that, you know, said person has changed or said person is focusing on career. But what's being emphasized right now is their fast life. And that branches off in many ways. You know, they are very ambitious, but it does seem like a lot of their time or energy, you know, it might not be time, it could be energy, is getting wrapped up in connections that either turn toxic, are toxic, will become toxic, or there's just this, and it's crazy because now I'm picking up from them, is that there's this nerve of, I don't want to say it like that. Everybody on their own journey, I get it. But some of them come around in this cycle and then ask themselves, why? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel unfulfilled? Why do I feel used up? Well, honey, I mean, you are going everywhere in the mulberry bush, taking a taste of everything. You know, you're not slowing down. This person, once they go from this Knight of Swords, you know, they head to this Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, then they go to this Knight of Swords. Once they hit that, there's not much reflection that is done between the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords. And it's almost like there's, oh gosh, their maturity level is only fluctuating between page energy and knight energy. So, you know, in a way we could look at that as a positive. They're like fun, you know, maybe a non-committal energy. They're not wanting to be too serious, but they like to play around with serious energy with people, and that can be a problem. That you're not the only person. If you guys were wrapped up in a very codependent energy with this person, or you felt like you were just so drawn to them, you needed them, you know, just some type of toxic dynamic, you know, and toxicity can go in multiple ways. Codependency can be toxic. You're not the only one. Like this is a pattern for them, and it's crazy because where they're at now, although they're going through this, they're at the point of really starting to feel the burden of this with this Ten of Wands, because this lifestyle, depending on who you are, you know, we're just focusing on them. You know, there ain't no judgment. This could be a cool way of living. You know, some people don't want to be tied down, but what I'm picking up with this person is this person likes to play around like they want to be tied down, and then people end up getting hurt, and then there's a lot of baggage that ends up being put on your person because of who they may have hurt or who they may have involved, or times when they're trying to be serious but then someone ends up, you know, treating them the same way they've treated people. And for those that this person was never an unloyal individual, if you did do something to them that you know was wrong, I feel like they might have like spiraled a little bit to where it's like they're trying to, whoever this is, they're trying to fill a void. And it's starting to become a little bit too much. Wheel of Fortune. They made a bad decision about something. I just heard you fuck with the wrong one. Let's see. Why this Wheel of Fortune for pile one's person? You know, I wonder if there's a little bit of an identity crisis. Let me see, hold on. Ace of Wands. Yep. So in my mind, I asked, well, after I asked, you know, about that Ace of Wands, to clarify the Ace of Wands, something that I asked about, this damn net. Something that I asked about was, how does this Ace of Wands relate to you guys? You know, because I want to kind of put y'all in this. For some of you guys, and you may have known it intuitively, but I am picking up on a scenario where your person, wherever the flame looks to be lit, that's where they go. Yeah. When it's shiny, it catches their attention, but if it dulls out, it's no longer a necessity. And that could be very troublesome, because it's like, where's the loyalty? Because are you just gonna chase the next best thing coming? And they do that without even taking the time to really see if it's worth chasing. They just go. Some of you guys, there was an opportunity that presented itself to them. I don't know how it presented themselves. It is, you know, giving Ace of Wands energy, so there could have been another person that they found more attractive, or maybe they met somebody during a time where you guys weren't on the same page, or I just feel like something about this opportunity that came around them at that time, it seemed more fulfilling, especially in regards to passions, excitement. This person could also be drawn to chaos, okay? Basically, it seems like they ran towards that. Girl, I just thought of, oh my God, me and my sister used to joke. Oh, thank God for growth. We used to joke about how we'll be the types. I'm sorry. We'll be the types to be having a stew, right? We're cooking a stew. The stew is doing good. The stew is doing what the stew needs to do. But because we want to spice it up and get shit going, we start adding all this extra stuff that's not needed. We know when we start to turn up the heat, add the spices, and get all these different chemical reactions going, we know that that shit is gonna bubble up, bubble over, and start, you know, really spilling over, but we do it anyway. And then when the pot bubbles up, damn near explodes, okay, it's water everywhere, hot boiling water everywhere, we like to be like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? Knowing damn well that we knew what the consequences were gonna be. That's this person. On the inside, they know, but yet there's this cycle that they're completely stuck in. And I'm not sure what this has to do with, and I'm trying to see if it's even worth me asking what it is, because it's not really for y'all to fix it for them. This would be a part where I would tell your person to come see me for a reading, okay? Anyway, how this relates to you, I am picking up on a vibe, like I said, where you guys might have been in a connection with this person. There was some engagement to some capacity, a glimmer of hope in some area, and then a break. There was a break. Some of y'all broke up. Some of you guys, this person just ghosted you. There's a lot of text messages going through but not being read, or being read but there's no response. Not being able to get in contact with this person, but seeing them online, or even sparse communication that's very brief. But for you, for some, where you are or where you were, it's just enough to kind of keep that curiosity. It's going to be different for everybody. Basically, with this Four of Swords, I feel like this person, if they did ghost you at any point in time, I'm not going to lie, I do feel like it's because at that time they saw something that was the new it factor for them. And that is not something that is your fault. There is something going on with this person. Do not let this, at the end of the day, it's not a good feeling. But this person is chasing, ooh. Okay, bring me that song, Lord. Bring me that song. What's that song? Y'all ever listen to Too Fast? Sonder? Well, Brent Fires, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this is giving the song Too Fast. Brent Fires. Sonder. Look it up. Give me a second. I want to sip on my little protein shake. Protein. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah. Interesting. That devil card is speaking volumes. I'm going to keep that card out. Give me a second, because what I normally don't do, I normally don't put cards back into the deck, but I am, except for those two. Give me a second. Take my time. Okay. Two times. Smoking on your top line tonight. Smoking on that. I never know the words, I just know it. You ever just sing a song, you don't really know the words, but you know, like, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I don't know the words, but I just know how it goes, if that makes sense. So let's see. Some of you guys might receive communication from this person, or you might see something on social media, or there's something word of mouth that's going to come from this person. Okay. Where is Pile 2's person at? Or no. No. Let me see. How does Pile 2's person... No. Let me see what I want to ask. Yeah, how does Pile 2's person feel about Pile 2? Ooh. No, they didn't. Hold on. I was gonna say Red Rover, some Paige on over. Okay, so I will say, that's crazy. So they're definitely seeing you as somebody. I wouldn't say you're nobody to them, regardless of their patterns. With this Sagittarius energy coming through, some of them might even feel like you're a very blessed, a very lucky person. Maybe when you were around, things went a lot better for them. If they did you wrong, a lot of them might have gotten some karma because of that, just because of the protection that you have around you. But also how they feel about you. You are different from other people that they engage with. You have a sense of knowledge, wisdom, a want to know. You have the energy. Even if you're an introvert, you have differences about you that make you intriguing, and you're also very smart. This person can learn from you. I am picking up on, like, the way they view you is as relationship material. When I think of the 7th house, someone that's balanced, Libra energy, someone that's very attractive, relationships, romance, possibly marriage. I might have talked about that. There's definitely some loving energy here, but that Sagittarius energy is also giving me that vibe of that Knight of Wands to the Knight of Cups. It's giving me that. So let me see. How does Pile 2's person currently feel about them? How does Pile 2's person currently feel about them? No contact. Where are their feelings right now? No contact. No bullshit. We got 2 of Wands. Oh, ew. Okay. How do they feel about Pile 2? Does Pile 2's person feel about Pile 2? If some of you are already in a relationship, because it's crazy, because I'm picking up on, this is so weird, but there's this energy of them having a desire for you, or there's an attraction still there. You're definitely, like, I don't think you just disappeared from their mind, of course, but there's also this detachment. If they're in a relationship and they can't pursue you, if they are in a relationship, honey, they person needs to know that they are probably cheating. But anyway, they rotate. That's the word. This is a rotator. But this vibe is almost giving me, if they left you for somebody else, or they left you to go elsewhere, those options in some way, shape, or form did not work, and now they're looking to you. There's a curiosity. However, I'm also picking up on this very stiff energy where there's this sense of being closed off. I don't know if they're closed off, or if they feel like you're closed off, or if there's this vibe of feeling like I have to keep my feelings to myself because pile 2 has moved on. After everything I did, pile 2 is not going to take me back. Pile 2 is done. So yes, you know, do I think about them? Yes. Are there certain feelings that I'm probably not aware of that I have, or some feelings that I've probably suppressed that I can, you know, I don't know, explore a little bit more? Yes, there are. However, I don't want to, because I feel like pile 2 is done with me. Let me see what's going on here. Why the 2 of Wands? Ooh, did y'all say something to them? Some of you guys might have started to date their friend or someone that they know, and that is really eating them up. Even if they're not friends with this person, this could be someone that they, you know, let's say if y'all all are in the military and y'all go to the same base, like this other person could be on the base, and let's say they play a sport together, like your person's person and, wait, no, not your person's person. Wait a second, I'm getting confused. Let's say your person, whoever you came to this reading for, and your new person play a sport together on base, or they frequent each other in the gym. They may not know each other personally. This is bothering them. I keep hearing you've changed. Something that you said last time to them, especially for those that got real brute, it's giving brutal force. It really stuck. It really stuck. Even if they're not talking to you, obviously something that you said really stuck. I don't know if y'all called them a bitch. I don't know if y'all told them that they wasn't man enough. I don't know if you told them that they wasn't, you know, the right woman for you. You could do better. I don't know what you said, but whatever you said was so different, in their opinion, to what they are used to from you. They're used to you being very understanding, compassionate, maybe even a little bit of a pushover, still intuitive. You know, you would catch them up on stuff, but I feel like they are feeling, based off of this energy, like there was a time where they knew for a fact you would take them back, and that's what got them comfortable, you know. But whatever happened this last time, or at some point, what you said really, like, it was like the dagger. I don't know, it really got them, and they keep thinking about that right now. So there's kind of this torn type of energy where it's like they want to believe that you're still going to be there, because there was a point in time where you were still there, even past everything that you had already known and went through. But there's also this energy that I feel like is a little bit stronger, where there's this understanding that they really fucked this up, and that you're done. Possibly also in this process of healing. Let me pause my camera really quick and then turn it back on. Another thing, there could be a force, aka God, a force that is working to keep this person away from you. It's almost like they know better. I don't know. Some of you guys may have told them about, like, how you are spiritually. Maybe you scared them. Maybe they didn't see you do some things. But there's this, like, with that death card, there's this big understanding of they're done with me. Like, they're not fucking with me. And if they're not fucking with me, then I'm not going to show them that I'm fucking with them. And it's crazy, because it's like, how do you have that attitude when you're the one that did something wrong? For those where that resonates, okay? So let me see. Why the death card? The 9 of Wands. Okay, yeah. Why the 4 of Pentacles? The Fool. So what is their next move? Oh, shoot. Wow. You see how that Ace of Wands is here again? What's their next move towards my pile 2, if any? The 7 of Cups. Exactly. I'm just going to end them the 4 of Swords. those are two cards that were also in that whole spiel I just gave y'all of that constant loop that this person is stuck in. Remember that, okay? This person's not doing too good when it comes to you. Now, they may not be showing that, crying, making sad statuses. No, this is the type of individual that if other people were probably around them, especially like their friends might not even know that they're having, like, it's almost like it's pain, but it's like ego pain, like because you're not coming back, because you're probably really done with them. Some of them have heard about how you have been moving on, talking to other people. Some of you are in another relationship. Some of you, they've already tried to come back, but you denied them. It was a blow to their ego, but also just, it's almost like there are emotions here. We talked about it. I know they're here, okay? But this person's ego and pride, the way it's standing in front of these emotions, the way the emotions are channeling through the ego and then going outward is crazy to me. I mean, it's not, but it's crazy, because if this person is feeling sad, for example, and no judgment, everybody heals differently, but this is not someone that is going to sit there and want to express their emotions. This is someone that's gonna go find someone else to make their victim. Like, they're gonna go find a new person to deal with. They're gonna go find and they may even, whoever this person is, whatever the gender is that you guys like or whatever, they could have deep rooted issues towards that gender. Like, they could have what we call mommy issues, daddy issues, or just problems with the feminine energy, problems with the masculine energy. So hurting whichever one, it gives them some type of validation, which I don't like. Also, this is for some of you guys, if let's say there's another individual dating someone. I'm just going to use a man, for example. Let's say your person's a man and they are straight, they're dating women, and they see that there's this woman, she's unattainable, she dates somebody else, like she's already in a relationship. Your person is coming off as the type that likes that chase. They want to know if they can get the person. They want to know what damage can they do, literally. It's a toxic energy. And I don't want to say it like it's just so dramatic to the point where they're in their mind thinking like, oh yeah, how can I fuck their life up? But there is a little bit of an energy of like, y'all ever see movies where someone might see somebody attractive and their intention overall is to get super, far with them in a way and then just go? I know that's going to be hard for some to understand, and even right now while I'm trying to articulate it, it's a little hard for me to put it into words. But that's the vibe. This person is struggling with certain emotions that may stem from something with their mother, or a past connection, or it could even be a friend connection that was with a feminine that did this person dirty. I don't know. There's some trust issues here. So when they're hurt, they're out for blood. When they're not hurt, but they start to feel something, it reminds them of a past incident that occurred where it's like, well, I remember the last time that I got this close to somebody, I know how that ended. Or I remember the last time I tried to be faithful to someone, I know how that ended. Like, there's some things that are kind of mixed up in this spiritual DNA to where when they feel anger and when they feel love and intimacy, it all starts to feel the same. Was that deep or was it confusing? Because it felt deep, but then I was like, okay, does that make sense? Because that's the best way I could describe it. So with this Fool card, I see your person. It's crazy because that Fool card, let me see if that's for y'all. Can you give me one more card for this Fool card? The Empress. Yeah, there's some type of plan or action that they do intend to take. However, some of you guys have already took a beating. Oh, I don't want to say it like that, Lord. I gotta remember there might be some DV in the mix. Some of you guys have already really took a lot of pain from this person already, and you're ready to move on. And for those where, I don't know if this reading is resonating for you, if I was your big sister, I would tell you, please don't go back to this. Not right now, especially with that heart space being so open. Not with this person. This is not giving a person you can really trust with the open heart space. This is someone you gotta sew that up. You gotta sew that up, stand up straight, get yourself together so that you can see this person at all angles for what they are. Keep an eye on them. Don't let them get out your sight. It's that type of vibe. 7 of Cups. There's an energy here of them intending to move or try again or take a risk to get your attention. However, it is going to lead to the same loop until this person grows as a person. It's going to lead to that invigorated feeling, to the wooing, to the confusion around what are we, you know, to I thought it was just us, you know, feeling like you're back into that cycle, you know, starting to feel like you're always in this position of wondering, what are we doing? Like, is this person going to meet my, you know, needs? And them saying that they are, but they never do, to y'all ending up in that 4 of Swords energy where it's another break, another rotation of sparse communication, maybe even no communication, 16 missed calls, okay? It's a lot of death. And I'm not going to say death and rebirth. I don't know what it would be called because it's not a rebirth. It's the same thing here. I don't know. I guess it could be a rebirth, but it's not giving a good one. So when it comes to their feelings about you, although I'm intuitively picking up on there is some emotion there, you got to know that this person, like I said, when they love, when they're angry, it's all coming out the same. So there's some things that this person has to figure out in themselves before they can even come to terms with why they keep coming back to you. Let me see. Why is pile 1 drawn to pile, or no, why is pile 1's person drawn to pile 1? Why is pile 1's person drawn to pile 1? Why is pile 1's person drawn to pile 1? Ace of Pentacles. By the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, you guys are new. You guys are smart. You guys have a sense of stability that other options are just not able to match up to. Even if somebody else is smart, they're not smart, stable, and pretty, and handsome, and creative. Even if someone is creative, again, they don't have all the qualities in one. You guys have a lot of promising qualities, and whenever they go meet someone and, you know, dive into these connections, whether platonic, romantic, whatever the fuck, right? They think back to you because there's always going to be something missing. And that's really not your job to have to really fulfill, especially if this person is not carrying their weight. Some of them look at you as you're going to be the one to save them. Are we playing Captain Saberho? Are we? Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. That's how they see you. New, fresh opportunity. Somebody that will finally help heal them. Someone that will give them clarity. Someone that will accept them as they are. Someone that's going to help provide for them, but also create a stable environment for them. You're someone that they feel like they could trust. And that sounds beautiful, doesn't it? It does. Oh, tear. Oh, little violin. But don't forget, if you need to rewind this reading, do not forget. Because this is how they see you, but look at what they keep putting themselves in. Ugh. Last messages for, well, in the tarot, for my pile 1. Something that they need to hear. What does Spirit want to tell them about this connection? What does my pile 1s? Like, what's their advice with this connection? We have... Girl, we have the 2 of Swords and we have the 4 of Wands. If some of you are already in a relationship or you're already in a place of balance, 1111 was just on my clock. If some of you guys are already starting to regroup and bring your life back to a peaceful place, you know, let this be the safe space for us to talk about this. It may not be in your best interest to engage with this person because some of you guys are moving into a more equal, balanced field. I'm not saying it's super easy, but we got someone coming in that's going to treat you accordingly. It's giving 1111 if you guys believe in the twin flame. That type of energy, it's giving that, okay? Someone that's going to show you some reciprocity. But if you go back to this person prematurely, because this is premature, there's going to be this cycle that you get put back into. And this person, you see how they're holding the sword over this individual? That person is the person that I keep seeing in these cards that's showing up as your person. They're going to have more control in this situation. Some of you guys, you're, what's the word? You know, like, and I'm like this. Sometimes your emotions, I mean, you're very empathic. Your emotions can take over. Even though your judgment is telling you something different, your emotions can take over. And you can get caught up in some shit that you didn't think you would get caught up in, you know? So why even open that door? Can you give me more about this Two of Swords? This person may try to come in, for those where this individual was a little bit mean. This person likes to get your attention with sharp words. And it could be words that were said. Remember how I said in the beginning there was something giving me like gossip or something that really hurt somebody's feelings? They really know how to bring you to your knees. They know how to get to you, you know? They've been around you. Keep your mind strong. Do not be fooled by the illusion. We also have the Eight of Wands. Move the fuck on, move away. Get out of Dodge. Nine of Pentacles. Don't forget that you literally just went through a whole healing process, maybe even still are, and you're making it happen, honey, okay? You got shit going on. You're starting to prove to yourself. The lesson here is to know your worth, but also to prove to yourself. I've been talking about this. There's a big shift of everybody starting to really step in to, I don't even want to just say step into their power. It's more of like stepping into what their skill sets are, what they're capable of. You know, a lot of times when we get into codependent relationships, we forget that we once had a life before said individual or said habit. And it's like, you know, we start to make that a part of us and make that our story, and it doesn't have to be. So I feel like Nine of Pentacles, your advice is to continue to move to a place that is peaceful, calm waters, okay? Don't get caught up in looking behind you. Behind you, what it has for you is this Eight of Wands, but look at those arrows. There's nothing but arrows. And those arrows, each thing is just representing something that you've already been through in regards to what stabbed you, literally. Like, what hurt you? What made you feel less than? So Spirit is really trying to push you forward and get you to a place where you really start to harvest and focus on your harvest and be around people that are going to help rebuild you in a positive way, but also allow you to be independent. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card, but that's a bad bitch card. That's a bad ninja card. You're a boss. For my men out there, you got some, because I know I keep talking to just my females, but for my men out there, you got some options. You got people looking at you, hard work, dedication, money is looking good. Some of you guys, you're being asked, especially if this is an abusive connection, that, you know, you may be having a hard time getting away from. I don't want to spend too much time on that. You're being asked to move away. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Focus on self, your craft, your business, your coin. Some of you guys lost focus while dealing with this person. I don't blame you. I mean, look at what was going on. You know, something with this led to a tower moment. You guys are in the process of rebuilding this. And I will say there is somebody that is this close to tapping back in with this person. And you have all the right to do that. But I will say, this is what's waiting for you. The Tower in reverse is right around the corner. And when I look at the Tower in reverse, for me, that is a Tower moment that is about to happen, that hasn't happened just yet. It's brewing. And in this case scenario, I feel like you have the power with this Emperor card to be able to say whether that lesson is for you again, or whether we want to go elsewhere and learn some new lessons with other people. Shit, at least with somebody else, or just, you know, go into a new era. But yeah, give me a second, y'all. I want to pull some oracle cards for you. Oops. Let me go to my little black box and see what I want to talk about. Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs. Okay. We're up. Let me look around. Let me do a little quick scanny. Okay. Give me a second. It's crazy because I was about to get this deck that would tell you guys like overall like what's, you know, unsent text messages from this person, but I'm also getting a vibe possibly from somebody's grandma that's just like, I don't even want you even giving them any ideas. Like, don't even give them any ideas. Look at this. Opening up, we got the Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And then underneath this, we have you are responsible for your happiness. Now, obviously, I haven't pulled, but I just think that's so crazy how those are like the top cards. Just saying. So let's see. Any other insight for pile 2 around their situation? Or why do I keep calling it pile 2? Pile 1. This is pile 1. Those that chose pile 1, any other messages for them? Maybe you'll want to check out pile 2 too. Well, yeah. I don't know. Let me not sway you. We have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. So I feel like this person is definitely, they have a way of watching you. And it could be through social media. Let me see. I ain't slick, boy. I ain't slick. Let me just see. How is this person keeping tabs? If you guys took photos together, they could have a friend that is a mutual friend of yours on social media. There could have been a couple that you guys knew. And even if you don't know, honey, it do not, let me tell you something. It do not take that much to go to a coworker or a stranger and be like, hey, you know, can you look up this person for me and, you know, see what's going on with that? You never know. You just never know who's doing someone else's dirty work. This could even be this person's parents. But we do have a Queen of Wands and we have a King of Swords, fire sign, air sign energy, masculine and feminine energy coming through here. So yeah, interesting. There's a photograph here. Oh, there's definitely someone keeping your name alive. Just saying, or helping this person to keep tabs, reporting back. With that butterfly, I feel like that is spirit trying to really encourage you guys to be focused on your own relationship with self so that we can avoid getting into situations where we're being mistreated as best as we can. We're not always going to be able to just, you know, avoid it altogether, but you get what I'm saying? Because I would hate for you guys to go back into that loop, but you know, who the fuck am I? Do you, okay? But also, healing the inner child. Something about the inner child for you and even your person is very prominent here. So we'll energetically pass that message to them. But see ways that you can tap in with that. Like, what is it for you that will get you to kind of rebirth yourself from the start, okay? To get down to the root cause of some things, okay? Also, if you're in a relationship already, there's going to be some very positive evolvement around your relationship. Those that are in a new relationship. That butterfly is also giving me Aquarius energy. Let's keep going. Messages for my pile 1. General message for my pile 1. Misery loves company. It's giving that. Your person is miserable. What I tell y'all, they looking for the next victim every other 5 minutes. I want to feel sorry for them, you know. But like, they got to pick it up. They got to figure this out. And I don't think you need to be like, you know how people light matches. I'm looking at my matchbox. It's like, I don't think you should keep being the match. You know, if someone else has to be the match and take, you know, I don't want to say take the beating. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to say it like that because I know there are people that are DV. But yeah, just no. Misery loves company. Do you want to go back over there and be miserable with your person? I don't really feel like this person is taking you up right now. Now, this could change later. I feel like this is more of a, it's taking our scale downward. It's heavy. Yeah. Sexual pleasure. The sex was good, but is it worth it? Because with the vibe with this person, they're carrying a lot, okay? A lot of energies. Don't let that be the main magnet keeping y'all together. But let's see. Also, some of you guys might have some new options coming in. Let's see what's messages. It will always be the you for me. And I talked about that. No matter who your person talks to, you're always going to be that individual that has multiple characteristics that this person loves about you that other people just don't have. You know, it's actually very rare for people to carry multiple traits. Ain't that crazy? Figured that out. But yeah, so let's see. Is there anything else? I'll take like 2 or 3 messages for my pile 1. Okay, we have defensive. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. I can see that. We talked about that earlier. Remember I told you it's like there's this connection, but there's this disconnect. And they may be defensive because they probably know you're done. This person doesn't know how to deal with what they did and really hold themselves accountable in a way where they'll say sorry to you. They might reflect with themselves, but it's just a lot going on with this person. Messages, my pile 1. We have home. You're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel that I'm right where I belong. Wow. Look at this. We have first, you are the one and the only one, and we have taken, I'm unavailable, which it gives everything that I was already saying. Like, I really feel like this will be the type of individual that's dating someone else, but predominantly thinking of you. Maybe they feel like you're too good for them, and good for them. That's where they got some sense at, okay? Let me pull one more. And I'm gonna move to my truth or lie deck. Embarrassed. As they should be. I know I've acted childishly. I don't know how to approach you now. Remember? Yep. They know it's done. That's why their head was on that stick. The death card. It's like, just put my head on the stick. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Like, even if I don't want to be done, like, I already know. There's definitely like an energy around them that's telling them like, don't you even go back to them. Because you don't have nothing else to offer. Don't you even mess with our pile 1 because you don't have nothing to offer. Dusty. Anyway, no, for real though. Let's see. Anything, I don't know what can come out of these, you guys, but ooh. Like I was about to say, I don't know what can come out of these, but these will be for some of you. So take these lightly, but take them if they resonate. We have your friend is sleeping with your partner, can't trust no one. They might feel that way about you. You might feel that way about them. We have the job market has been tough on them. They are hustling and applying. However, they need to keep pushing through until they get something that aligns with them. So I feel like your person is going to have some type of breakthrough that helps them move past what the fuck they got going on. But yeah, do you really need to be there? We have they are working on loving who they are and may struggle with self issues, but it is an ongoing healing process. Yeah, so allow them to do that, and then maybe we'll check in about 6 months if you guys still want them. Hopefully, well, Shut up, P. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. So let's see, a blessing that's coming your way for my pile ones. A blessing that's coming your way, random messages, an area that's about to be blessed. We have the 6th house, Virgo energy. We got Libra, 7th house, Libra energy, Venus. Some of you guys are gonna be meeting someone. This could even be platonic. We also have some Mercury. Oh, geez, my back. Mercury energy. So I'm seeing some blessings happening between looks, like your overall beauty. Also, like if y'all been working in the gym, trying to get to it, or like getting into this spiritual regimen, trying to work on your spiritual body, okay, it's looking good. Those that have social media platforms, I see people talking about you, and I see you being able to catch people's attention. Give me a second. I see you being able to really catch people's attention. I see people talking about your craft. Really good energy and really positive energy around the internet, word of mouth, connections, talents, and finding balance in a regimen. Something that you are consistently about to get involved in or already involved in is going to work out very well for you. So yes, pile 1, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below. Okay, pile 2. So I got to retap back into the spread. So it's been quite a minute between pile 1 and you guys. Okay, so the words disappointment and displeasure are coming through, but I don't want to jump the gun. I do think there is one person in this connection that has moved on. And for a lot of you guys, it might be you, or there's something here about forward movement, but I don't know, it just seems like one person is doing mentally better than the other, but we're gonna see, you know. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. We ain't tapped all the way in yet. All right, so for pile 2, somebody here could have a twin sister, or you have a sister. I don't know why I keep hearing they talk to your sister. Like, I don't know, this person could know your sister, and maybe they're trying to use that as like a, I don't know, a median for information. What I mean by that is, like, let's say if there was someone I dated and they saw my brother and they were like, hey, you know, what's up? Like, you know, just coming around. Sometimes people will do that, and it's like they know that your brother or your sister will say something to you about them. For example, if that person went up to my brother, they might not have said my name or asked about me, but because that's my brother and my brother knows, you know, as an example, that I used to date them, then, you know, they're hoping that my brother says something to me. Just an example. So I feel like there's one person in this dynamic that wants to be seen. But let's see. Okay. Let me pick a dice. I am tired. I'm coming down, so I was like, oh, let me get pile 2's reading out the way before I take that magnesium. Once I take that magnesium, honey, it's like stop. Okay. All right, 2. You see what I'm saying? Did you see how I just split that deck? Normally I split it like that, but like it was like this. That's very uneven. So I feel like one person at this time is doing a lot better than the other in regards to moving on, feeling better. It's like if one is feeling good, the other one is like sulking about it. Hoping that's y'all. Not sulking, but I hope you guys are the one feeling good about it. Especially if this person is just now coming to terms with their emotions. Ooh, I did it twice, okay. Alright. They keep pointing me to this deck. Oh, girl, if I gotta get up one time. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna grab this. Something about this month is going to be very prominent in regards to this connection or lack of connection. You may end up seeing this person, or they may end up, I keep getting someone wants to be seen. Even if y'all don't live by each other, like, people know how to make their presence known. Like, you could, I don't know, you could be scrolling on Instagram and then go to the home page and then end up seeing their picture because someone shared it. You know, just some weird shit, okay? But let's see, how is, I want to start with, just for whatever reason, how is pile 2's person seeing them? How is pile 2's person seeing them? Wow. Okay, so someone here is definitely an air sign. Don't have to be, but there's a very big Aquarius type of energy, strategic energy, someone that takes their time to analyze. They're viewing you. Please don't tell me this is gonna be like pile 1 where it's like a petty type of energy, but it's not. Pile 1 wasn't really petty, they were just a player. This is giving, something about this is petty. And there's a reading that I did. Oh my gosh, do y'all remember that reading I did where I had all the black decks? If you know, you know, but it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 5 to 7 decks. And there was one deck, I think it was pile 2 or pile 3, I think pile 2, or maybe it was pile 1, I don't know. But they were like it was like a triangle, like a top, like a house top of cards. And one of those decks was so petty. Some of y'all chose pile 2, or that pile that I'm talking about in that reading. Girl, give me a second. So the way they're viewing you, I don't know why. And some of you guys might not even be trying to compete with this person or even worried about this person's next move. I mean, to some capacity you are, because we're here, but you just may be curious. But something about how you've been maneuvering is kind of putting this person on edge. They don't really know how to read you right now. I do want to say they think you're a very caring individual and a very fair individual. I just seen 555 on my clock. Because we have humanity here. You're very smart, okay? Some of y'all could wear glasses, some of y'all could have a bob, you know, there could be some similarities. Some of y'all could have just researched about peacocks or saw a little video while scrolling on Facebook about a peacock or some type of insects. You're very curious. But I keep getting this energy. I'm trying to describe it. Y'all should see my face. My eyes are squinted. It's almost giving me, have y'all ever seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith? How it's like you got two lovers, but there was this energy of not really trusting each other. So you got one trying to get ahead of the other. You know, that's the vibe here. They think you're very strategic. I don't know how else to say this. Anytime I get the praying mantis, for me, because the praying mantis, when it's about to catch its prey, it can like calculate its prey's movement before it like strikes in order to hit that on target. It makes me think of like when I played basketball and they would be coming in, you know, if you play basketball, you'll know what I'm talking about. So they're dribbling in, they're getting close to the hoop. I'm watching their steps because I was really good at blocking the ball. Because a lot of people, they do this certain step. Like if you watch people's footing when they're about to go up for a layup, some people take like a 1, 2, and then they turn this way and then they shoot. Some people just go straight. Normally, like if you watch the person over like a certain amount of times, you'll get their steps, or at least I did. So like I would let and my coach used to piss me off because she would be mad. And I get it. It's like I'm giving up a point. I get it. But I would let the person do their move at least once, twice. Yeah, once or twice, maybe even 3 times. And then by that 3rd time, I would have their movement because I was able to establish some type of pattern. You gotta like continuously watch to get some type of pattern of life or some type of pattern going so that you could really be able to get ahead of that shit. Yeah, that's how they're viewing you right now. And some of you guys are like, P, I'm not even doing nothing. And that could be why they're viewing you like this. This person could be used to you causing a ruckus or making yourself known, doing certain things to get their attention. Something about your routine has changed. Even if you have not been in contact with this person for a while, they have obviously been studying you. And they could even be the praying mantis, and you could be this woman that is labeled as Flannery O'Connor, humanity. Someone could also be Irish here. Give me a second, girl, my legs hurt. And that's what's so crazy, because a lot of what I did in between you guys and pile 1 was self-care stuff. Watch Austin Powers, talk to my boyfriend, cook some food, eat some food, run a bath, take the bath, talk to my sister. You get what I'm saying? And then I came here to do the reading. So I'm not gonna lie, if you are the person that's coming up as humanity, which that's how I'm gonna read it, and then whoever needs to adjust, you adjust it. But if you're that person that's coming up as humanity, this person is keeping a very close eye on you, and they're watching you. I don't know why, but something that you're doing, it's not that it's, well, yeah, it's kind of making them uncomfortable. This is just giving me that vibe. Let's say if you and whoever this person are very used to having this tit for tat type of energy. Like when they tit, you tat. When you tat it, they tit, okay? This time though, the way this is coming through, I feel like they've been tatting, but there ain't no titting over here. It's like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm good. Something that you're doing is very different. I feel like you've matured, and they're very intrigued. Those that want to make a move towards you, they're uncomfortable because, and I do think this person is watching you to see what you're doing, maybe who you're doing it with. They're wondering if they should approach you. Like, there's an intention behind this watching, okay? They could also be very territorial, but the way you're moving and the maturity that has came with you has them like intrigued, but also kind of intimidated. They feel like they have to study you before they come back or come forward or even make their presence known. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot coming down. So these didn't fall out, but we do have the King of Swords and we have the Page of Wands. So I'm gonna put these to the side. I do feel like your person is used to being in control. And they're used to having the upper hand in the situation. Like I said, y'all might be over there looking confused because you're like, P, I've been out this fight. I don't even play that game no more. Okay, that's fine, but they still playing. I just got the game Trouble. Y'all ever played Trouble? Oh wow, that's an old game. You like hit the thing and then yeah, that's what I just got. It's like they're moving your piece for you. It's giving Jumanji, okay? I don't know, if you know, you know. But anyway, girl. Tell me about Pile 2's person. Where is Pile 2's person now? Where is Pile 2's person now? We have the Hierophant. Where is Pile 2's person now? Woo! Do you see this? Girl, we got the High Priestess in reverse. We got the Moon upright. It's a lot of secrets. We have the Five of Swords. And we have 13. Death. Transformation. As it is here. Girl. We got some Aquarius. Okay. I apologize, y'all. My camera, I ran out of space. And I can't remember what I was about to say. Because as soon as my camera ran out of space, my sister just texted me. Oh, damn. I swear, when you, no offense to my sister, but when you stay in touch with people from back home, like back where you came from, I swear it's always some news about somebody dying. But I don't know, and I'm gonna talk about it only because, only for a little bit. Some of y'all, I don't know, that might resonate where it's like there was a recent death and y'all both knew the person. I'm praying that y'all not coming to the reading asking about someone that's passed over. Because that was very freaky how it came right after the camera shut off. But anyway, and no, your person no, I shouldn't even said that. This is like, this has already happened if you were, okay, never mind. Anyway. Girl. So, your person is used to being in control. And I also feel like your person is used to not having to face stuff. Because maybe, I don't know, something in life I feel like has gotten to them to where they are now starting to feel a lot of what they've been keeping held back. Something recently just shook them up. I don't know if they were already in a connection with someone. In my head, I'm starting to get really dizzy. Not like dizzy, but like there's like a thumping on my head. Yeah, it's like a weird, I don't know, it's a weird sensation. Let me ground myself real quick. Okay, so we got the Hierophant upright, the High Priestess in reverse, the Moon, Five of Swords, the Transformation. Okay, I was gonna just wait to do y'all stuff tomorrow once I got that news, but I didn't want to keep the spread open with this type of energy. Based off of what I'm seeing, I don't know what they're putting out to everyone. They may look the part, but within, like on the inside, when it comes to their mind and what's going on emotionally, it's not adding up. I keep getting this energy of someone that has responsibilities. They could be in a relationship, already be in a connection, be married. If this person is in a connection, for some of them, they recently found out something about their partner or vice versa. There has been something that has really shook up their regular routine. And this could be regular routine, like as in something that they're used to doing, a job that they're very committed to, a relationship that they're committed to, taking care of their kids. Something just shook up a situation that they're already kind of bound to and in some sense loyal to. And I do feel like some of it has to do with secrets, something being revealed. Girl, somebody might have found out that the child wasn't theirs. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That was very specific. But overall, I feel like there's just this ill. Let me not say ill. For some of them, this person, I don't know if they've been suppressing for so long, but you know, after a while, you just can't suppress things no more. I don't think this person expected their life to be like how it is right now. They could be very successful, but whatever's going on with them emotionally, mental health wise, they're not really satisfied. I don't think they're satisfied with the people that are in their life. They're starting to look at people for who they are. There might be some individuals that are very gossipy around them, or just, you know, going down a different path, the wrong path, if you will. And they're just really starting to like see stuff. But although there's a sense of clarity, because it's like the cat's out of the bag, there's still this sense of wanting to choose to be in a place of delusion. And there's also a sense of wanting to put the blame on something outside of themselves instead of taking accountability for a certain part of whatever this situation is. And this doesn't have to do with you. Yeah, this person is very dark or whatever's happening right now, or like they're a Scorpio. Like for real. Okay. The number is 504. Somebody could like peanut butter and jelly, Reese cups. So your person, you know what's so crazy? I wouldn't be surprised, even, we're not really focusing on you guys right now, we're focusing on them, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were already caught up in a situation that required a lot of their time. Like I said, a marriage, another relationship, a child, a court case about a child, certain responsibilities, paying the rent, having to keep up with stuff because there was some type of tragic incident that happened. There's a lot of like, I have other responsibilities here. I do need to ask about this High Priestess in reverse. I keep hearing this person is like choosing delusion right now. And I wonder if, you know, if your person is very prideful, this would make sense. It's like, although they know it's there, they're just not in a place where they want to admit it. Some of them are struggling. They don't want to ask nobody for help. This would be the type of person that could have like something going on with their body, but they just don't want to go see the doctor. Not based off of like their own views as far as like, you know, culture or anything like that, but more so, for example, like you ever heard a man say, I don't want to call you out, but you ever heard like a man say, I don't need to go to the doctor, I'm fine, like I'm good, you know? It's like a pride that's kind of tied in with this. I'm also picking up on an energy of a fear of someone else being right. If y'all did leave this person or they left you and there were some words exchanged, and I got this with pile 1 too, there were some words that were exchanged that they are very much holding on to, but it's crazy because these roses are one color and here she is trying to paint them red. This person is living kind of a facade right now, but it's almost like they have a certain image to have to uphold to somebody. Like they can't show their family, their partner, their spouse, their kids that they're actually going through it on the inside, but they are, okay? Back to what I was saying though, if you guys did tell them something about themselves, like you let them know like, oh, one day you're gonna regret what you did to me, and you'll see, or something, honey. Something that somebody said to them. Wait, was that right? Something that somebody said to them, yes, is really like coming back full circle to where it's like they're questioning their womanhood, their manlyhood, their judgment. They don't want to be seen. They're kind of embarrassed. And this is all internal. Like if this person was going to work, all the superficial type of energies, they wouldn't really see much about your person, because that's the thing. Your person is starting to recognize that the people that they've been choosing in their environment are very surface level. And if this is somebody that's a Scorpio, they need something that's a little bit deep, or like very deep. They like deep, okay? That's so crazy. It's like stuff around them is starting to look real fake. It's lacking substance, and they're kind of going through this period. I'm not gonna lie, they are very bitter at this time about some stuff. There's just been some hard realizations that they've been going through in regards to their emotions. Damn, let me keep going. Oh, the Three of Swords in reverse. See what I'm saying? That's clarified by the High Priestess. That's not too good. Okay. Well, something has bit someone in the behind. I don't know if it's your person or I don't know. But with this energy, with this High Priestess and this Three of Swords in reverse, both of them coming up, I don't know if your person's getting cheated on. I don't know if they cheated on you. There's guilt surrounded by this Three of Swords. There's also a sense of the full truth has not came out yet. If this person left you for someone else, or if this person is dealing with someone else, I would not be surprised if that is on the brink of ending or going through some type of rough patch where words are exchanged, rumors are said that end up, you know, infiltrating into the relationship. I could see that here. This is like messy a little bit. The thing about your person, that's what I was gonna tell you, okay? We're gonna get to you in a second. But just in general, your person at this time is going through a period where they have to look at certain things for what they are. Do I feel like they're struggling? Yes. Do I feel like they still choose to try to put themselves in a state of, like I said, just delusional, okay? Yes, I do. But time after time, they keep coming across certain feelings, certain thoughts, certain scenarios that bring them back to exactly what they were trying to suppress. So this has to do with their overall journey. We do have the transformation card here. So this, your person is a hard nut to crack. So they're going through some things right now in order to crack that nut. Okay, that sounded bad. Crack that nut. But yeah, they're being led to like evolve, but this is painful. I almost don't even want to stand the energy. Like, I'm trying to articulate it because this is not just surface what am I trying to say? This is not just surface level pain. This is deep. Okay, some of you guys might have been drawn to pile 1. There was something I was talking about in there where I was telling pile 1 that their person, when they feel anger and love and, you know, emotions that are like kind of not in the same category, they put them in the same category. It's like, you'll have to go watch that. I articulated it better, but anyway, let me see. Can you tell me why the moon? This person is doubting themselves, but what I will say is they're gonna come out of this. Like I said, they're being led to transform, to have a rebirth, but because they have suppressed so much and because they have been fooling themselves for so long, instead of it having to be, you know, when you just have one chore to do, it's like you do it. But then when you procrastinate, the chores kind of pile up, and now it's a Sunday, a day off, where you should have just been relaxing, but now we got to deal with the chores. Now we got to get all that shit together because somebody didn't want to get ahead of it. I'm seeing that here, and at the end of the day, who am I to force them to have to deal with their emotions? But I will say your person is going through a lot of changes, even just outside of like emotions and feelings and their environment, just all of those, like anything, period. They're going through changes. There's a shakeup happening. It is for their betterment, but I do feel like it's already starting to shake. The earthquake is happening. You feel the shaky, right? And instead of embracing it, they're kind of bitter right now. And I do feel like if you guys are doing really good right now, or you're portraying yourself to be doing good, that is bothering them. It's bothering them. Let me see. Why this 5 of Swords? For some of you, this person was trying to get away with something and it did not work in their favor. What goes around comes around. Somebody here was selfish. This person, I do feel like there was a selfish energy here. If it's not your person, it's someone that they're dealing with that's causing them to go through this lesson. But there's a sense of being selfish and then having to learn the hard way that you can't move in life like this forever and expect things to go good for you. You can't mistreat people like this, or you can't diss a good person and then go over there and mess with a little pimp, I don't know why that just came out, a pimp or whatever, and expect everything to just be fine. Like, the way, I guess the way I'm trying to say this is, there's a scenario that's trying to come through in these cards that, in the grand scheme of things, is very deserving of the statement, well, what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, you left that to go over there, and what you left to go over to already kind of had a track record. It was already set up to fail because it wasn't for you in the first place. And I'm not saying this has to be a person, because I'm not just going to say that this person's supposed to be with you or whatever. I'm just talking in general. Something here, it's like, with this 5 of Swords, they feel defeated. There's a bitter energy, but it's like, what did you expect? And then I keep hearing what goes around comes around. Can you tell me about this Death card transition? The Chariot. And I saw that earlier with the motion. Not with the motion. With movement. But we do have motion here. Ah. She got a big head, don't she? I'm not trying to be funny. But basically what I'm trying to say, it's a big head, little body, kind of a big body, little wings, and then that little seat. The way this is coming through, I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. This person is about to go through a change. I don't know, like this is giving, have y'all ever seen Nappily Ever After? Yes, I said Nappily Ever After, where she had went through that breakup and she just had this crisis and like this whole meltdown, and she cut her hair, all of that. Something is happening with them that's making them want to like get the fuck out of Dodge, make a change. Some of them may be moving abruptly, some of them may be changing their wardrobe, breaking up, okay, moving out, moving away from a person, place, or thing. Yeah, something collapsed here, and it was meant to happen. The wheel has turned. They don't see it now, it's actually turning in their favor, but as it's winding, honey, it's coming with a shakeup that I do not feel like they were prepared for, but that they needed. Yeah. So, yeah, girl, you're not about to drag me today. Ooh. That's why I was like, Paige, you're not about to leave that spread open and go in there. And no, that ain't gonna be floating all up in my house. Yes, we're about to ask about you, and look at this. We got the star, we got the 6 of swords. Some of y'all got away. And you know, your person, especially if they are in this energy that's a lot lower vibrational, they don't know how to be happy for you. Okay, so if you were moving on right now, this is just an example. Let's say if they're going through this right now, like this negative period, or this period, yeah, I'm gonna just say this negative period. They would want you to not be doing good either. If you're doing good right now, or if you haven't checked in on them, there's something here that normally would stroke their ego or make them feel good about themselves, but they don't really have anything to lean on right now. And for some of you guys, it's energetically. Sometimes people could just feel when you're energetically just not really focused on them like that. You're moving on. Yes, it might be painful for you. Yes, there might be thoughts here and there, but you are actively moving forward. And it's almost like I keep hearing, damn, did she even notice that I left? Or damn, I see he don't waste no time. It's almost like they thought that this disconnect was gonna cause more damage to you, to where it would show. For example, like if y'all have a business, they felt like your business would start to decline. You start to gain weight, or you start to lose a bunch of weight. It's almost like they just feel like they would have distracted you so much, or that breakup would have, or ending, whatever the fuck, girl. They feel like it would have shook you up so much. But, and some of y'all are like, well, damn, P, that did happen. But the way y'all have been putting it out, y'all might be going through that behind closed doors, but I feel like a lot of y'all don't put y'all shit out there on social media for everyone to see. So y'all could be mirroring each other in that way, where it's like you have a certain persona that you show to everyone, like outside of your house, just as an example. But when you're in your house, your spiritual home, okay, your body, just around you, close friends, then the real you is, you know, revealed. That makes sense? I swear, when I'm talking, I like start floating and the words just slip from me. But yeah, if you guys have social media, social media platforms, if you guys have some type of clout, if you guys been really looking good, getting back into your routine. Some of you guys did fall off, but as of recent, you have gotten right back on your routine, and that might have been what helped turn that wheel. I don't know why there's a connection here, like how it is. And I'm not saying it as in like a you're supposed to be together type of connection, but something about at this time, something about when you make a shift and how it shifts them is very prominent, okay? And that might be a part of their karma. If they did do you real dirty, they could be a part of the group of people whose karma is to see you level up and move around as if you really don't give a fuck. They're gonna watch you go to a more peaceful place, you know? Like, I know we just got a little dark, but let's keep going. How does Pile 2's person currently feel about them? How does Pile 2's person that they're in no contact with currently feel about them. Okay, so I just heard loose ends. So they definitely feel like something wasn't finalized. I can hear some of y'all like, yes it was. Well, they don't feel like that. We have the King of Cups. I told y'all they got feelings for you. This person could definitely be a Scorpio. We got Scorpio energy coming through here. We have fascination. This person is so twisted. There's a lot of emotions here for you. Some of y'all were like deep in it. Y'all might have been married, talked about marriage. There is a lot of love here. It's just your person has some stuff that they're working through. What I really want to say is your person is just a little fucked up. But aren't we all, you know? But anyway, King of Cups, fascination. Although, going back to my first point, although how you are starting to maneuver energetically and just physically, period, overall, whatever they're picking up on, although that makes them uncomfortable, they're also intrigued by it. They're watching you. We talked about this. They're fascinated. But I worry about this because is your person the type that when you're starting to do really good, they want to see how can they disrupt it? What I mean by that is, this doesn't mean that they're necessarily a bad person, but if this person is so used to being in control, okay, and they're starting to lose that grip that they feel like they had on you. You ever heard somebody say like, oh, I didn't even really want that girl, you know, I was just trying to see if I still had it. I'm just trying to see if I still got it. You know what I'm saying? You ever hit on somebody just to see if you still got game, okay? Yeah, like, is this that type of person? Like I said, the feelings are definitely there, but what's their intentions? And for some of you guys, if that doesn't apply to your person, they definitely have feelings for you, okay? We'll leave it at that. How does Pile 2's person currently feel about them? Wow, the Four of Cups. And why the Four of Cups? They don't feel like you're really noticing them. I'm telling y'all, remember I said it earlier, there's like one person is doing better than the other one. They want your attention. The tables have turned for some of you guys. There's like a whole 180 here where you're no longer the person that is really fascinated with that other individual as much as you were. Your attention is not as gravitated towards them. Yes, we're doing this reading, but it's not like as obsessive as it was for some of you. You know, if the shoe fits, wear it, girl or boy. But now it's like they feel like they can't get your attention. They feel like your attention is elsewhere. And they're not satisfied with where they are in life. And I feel like the reason why this is coming through in regards to your spread is because they're thinking back to how things were in regards, even if it wasn't the greatest, you know, people could get a sense of a good feeling. There's a word for this, but they might associate toxicity with good feelings, okay? It gets them going. So even if things weren't that great between you guys before, they're thinking back to what you brought to the table. And a lot of you guys were already on a journey and you brought a lot of mature energy to the connection, even if you did have your childish moments in regards to trying to grow and actually you know, be about what you're saying. For example, if you guys were talking one day about how you want to progress the relationship and you guys are both having conversation, your person, this person is replying, you're replying, you know, you got that two-way conversation or one-way, whatever it's called, two-way conversation. Yeah, two-way conversation, honey. Everyone's engaged. But your energy is the energy that actually meant it in the moment and you're going to carry it out. Their energy is, I'm feeling it. Like this could even be a Libra. I'm feeling it. I'm caught up in the feeling. I want to pursue that, but they don't really carry out. We need the carrying out. You guys have a lot more emotional intelligence than this person. Wow, we got the Star card. I don't know when that fell out, but yeah, number 17. They see you as that not that shit, but the shit, okay? That bitch, that ninja, Page of Swords. They're curious about you. There's a big curiosity around you guys. Let me pull more on this Star card. Why the Star card? You guys just have this glow about you. I do feel like they're focusing a lot on how people are giving you attention. If you guys have platforms, they're very like, it's not like, well, it's a shock factor, but there's also like an extreme fascination on how you have progressed in what you do, in your YouTube channel, in your Etsy business, how you have progressed through everything that you've been through. If this was someone that you were close to and they knew the other stuff that you already went through, for example, I keep hearing somebody say, like one of my viewers be like, I can't believe they did this to me. Everything that they knew I went through already, like how could they do me like this? Like they knew what I was already going through. So it's almost like they know some things that you've already been through on top of what happened between you guys. And they're just like, damn, how are they still afloat? How are they still keeping their routine together? Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Some of y'all got this person blocked. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as someone that can handle it on your own, okay? And that could have been something that really got this person in a funk, especially if this was a toxic masculine energy, or vice versa. You know, I'm just speaking from a perspective that I've experienced, where it's like you're really on your shit. Some people just can't face that they're not the baddest bitch in the room no more. You know, we could all be bad bitches, but some people don't like that. So whoever your partner is, they may have been, like I said, used to being in control, used to being the breadwinner, used to being the one that was smarter, used to being needed. But when you came around, you showed a different part. A lot of you guys are independent, but there's a nurturing vibe to you. But there's also this energy where you can handle it yourself. You got the wisdom. You might even be able to teach them something. They have a hard time. They're not really, I mean, there's a part of them that looks at that and they're, like I said, they're fascinated. They're like, oh, okay. Like they know you're smart. They know you're someone that has a lot of wisdom. But when we bring the ego into this, it's like, who they think they are. And that might be why some of you guys, if it resonated, why they left and went elsewhere. Especially if you guys are very independent. And something about whatever happened last, I keep getting that you guys may have really different views on topics that could have been an issue already, but a lot of you guys already have them blocked, like you got them blocked. And it's crazy because they're confused about this, but I don't understand why they're confused about this because, well, maybe I could see why they're confused. If you've taken them back a lot of times before, I could see where the confusion is. They're like, damn, what made this time different? But besides that, I mean, what did you think was gonna happen? What did you expect? Okay. Let me pause my camera because my battery is about to go out and I'm gonna replace it. Some of them have tried to reach out to you. If you have them blocked, you probably don't know about this. And even though you may not have had the satisfaction of knowing that they reached out, or even if, how can I say this? It's almost like I could see somebody reaching out to you guys, not being able to get through, but it's not like the phone was just ringing because, you know, you didn't have them blocked. It's not like the phone was just ringing and you just kind of like let it sit there like they was some slop or whatever. It's more like, I keep hearing someone say, damn, they still got me blocked, or wow, they really serious about not talking to me. It's the fact that they couldn't even get through. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like if I call somebody and the phone is just ringing and I see I'm not blocked, but you're just ignoring me, like I can see you're ignoring me like that, that's one thing. Some of y'all have had them blocked, and once you block them, you never look back, and they have attempted to try to reach out, and it's like to no avail. That's bothering them. I just heard, oh, I'm a fan now. Okay, let me see. Can you tell me more about this Two of Swords? What does Powtoo's person want to talk about? Okay, I was getting there. Okay, we have Seven of Pentacles. Why didn't you wait for me? Well, who gonna wait when you offering that? So this person has a very skewed vision, and like really skewed, I can't say that word, skewed perspective about life, okay? I don't want to say it like that. That was very broad. But even how those clocks are, it's like it's giving time as an illusion. Time is not real. It's giving life and certain scenarios are just like, I don't have to abide by this specific standard to get things accomplished. This person could be very free-spirited. I just keep getting this energy where I feel like there have been times where you guys have, when you think about this person, you're like, I just really don't get them. Like, I don't understand why they're blaming me for leaving because look what they were giving me. Or I don't understand why, like, this is the type of person that will do you wrong and then you leave and then they're like, wow, I knew motherfuckers wasn't loyal. It's like, what, bitch? Like, you the person that's not loyal? Like, what's going on? So, Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like they've came to this conclusion or are coming to this conclusion that time has ran out. But they still hope. Like, there's a lot of hope here. And I also feel like, I do feel like this is an ego card right here with the sun, but it's softened a bit, you know? There's some ego death happening with this. With this energy, I feel like there's hope. There's some confidence where it's like, I know if I can get them in person, or if I could just talk to them, or if I could just have a conversation with them. They listen to music, like music inspires them to think of you. Like, it really, I don't know, they could send you songs, like they could be into music. There's just this vibe of like, if I could just get back around them, or like, I know I can make it right. But then that Seven of Pentacles is also giving me time waits for no one. So I feel like this person, it's so crazy because I just told y'all in general what they're going through. But when it comes to you, I feel like there's a lot of thought around how they could progress with you. But it's not realistic because it's more of, I see two kids frolicking, you know. They got a little crush on each other, you know, it's daisies everywhere, you know, but it's like, we're not kids right now, we're two adults. And we have to act and remember what you did or what happened in this connection, and we need to act accordingly. This person is kind of in a little bit of a la-la land when it comes to you. Okay, damn, the cards is like spitting out. Let me see. Three of Pentacles. You know what I just heard? You were the best. You were my favorite. Take that as it resonates. So what's becoming clear to them? Do they want to, I just heard co-create. Do they want to reconnect? Yes. But I do feel like this person has a tendency to keep multiples around. They have multiple options. But something about you is standing out. They see you. With these two, the eyes are closed, but this one in the middle, eyes are open. And you see that black? I keep thinking of like Scorpio energy. Let me see. What does Pile 2's person want to tell Pile 2? And don't lie. The Empress. The Queen of Cups. They, you know what's so crazy? They didn't treat you right for some of y'all, but they hold you in very high regard. A name just popped up on my Dean Coastal. A name with the letter C. Yeah, that's the thing. They see you as this Queen of Cups. It is a little sideways because some of you guys, you've hardened up a little bit. I mean, you're still this nurturing energy, but some of you guys have moved past this person to the point where you have feelings, or you may have feelings for them to, you know, some capacity. But you're at the point where it's like, no matter what, I know it's better to move farther away from you than to move closer to you. Damn. They have a lot of emotions for you. You know, they came up as the King of Cups earlier, and they see you as the Queen of Cups. Aww. A lot of you guys, they want to have kids with you. That's crazy. You know, it's giving me Beauty and the Beast type of vibes. I'm getting this energy where your person is just, I don't want to say fucked up. They got stuff going on, and where you're at in your journey, as far as what I'm seeing in the cards, you know, I don't know where everybody's at, but from what I'm seeing in the cards, it's like, it's just coming through like You know, I wish we could, but where I'm at right now and with what I've been through and, you know, where I'm going, I just can't. You know, she looks a little sad. It's almost giving me, okay. It's almost giving me like, me and you must never part. It's like, no. But me and you must never part. Sorry. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea. Okay, I had to finish it. But it's giving that. Some of you guys, they still wear a necklace or something that you gave them. When they think of you as family. I hate these fucking ads. They think of you as someone that could be a part of their family. Someone that they can co-create with. But where was this energy? And you know, maybe they, I don't know, girl. This is crazy. This is big energy. Queen of Cups, the Empress. I will say, if there is someone else in the picture, it's crazy because they still can't get you off their mind. Damn. The Nine of Swords, anxiety. Woo! They think you're beautiful, they think you're handsome, they think you will make a great mother, a great father, a great spouse, and they know they're fucked up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but seriously. And they really just wish that you would just give them another chance at some point, that you would give them another chance. I just keep hearing like, yeah, with that Nine of Wands, yeah, I know we've been through a lot. I know I'm 9 wands in, but if we could just get to that 10, you know, the 10th wand, I think we would be fine. But it's like, come on. Some of you guys are like, no. They got Jesus right here. It's like a crucifixion. And I feel like this has made, when y'all were really thinking about this, and some of y'all are going through this now, it's like, you know, it'd be painful when you be like, damn, I really gotta let you go. When you finally come to that conclusion of like, I really gotta let this person go, even though I care about them, that could be very hurtful. So let's see, last messages about how they feel about Pile 2. Or no, what's their next action towards Pile 2? So they do want to recounsel. Like I said, I do feel like they have other options, but they do want to recounsel. They could even be trying to distract themselves with other options. And for some of you, if they're in your vicinity in some type of way, they could be trying to make you jealous, things like that. But really, they want to recounsel. But don't you forget about what we talked about in the beginning, okay? But anyway, you know, make your own decisions. And they're just thinking of a way. They're like doing a lot of reflecting about you. They want to recounsel, but it's not really in the action phase just yet. It's more of, I've came to the conclusion that I want to recounsel, so how can I do that? Instead of I'm going to do it right now like this, okay? We have the Hanged One and we have Judgment. Yeah, they're still in this process of trying to recover from whatever happened. The best way I could describe it, cliche, licking their wounds. Yeah. There's some revelations happening, not just around you, but I feel like in life, period. How they maneuver, period. Where they have been kind of a mean person to other people, and also where they can validate themselves and see where other people have not treated them as nicely as well. There's a lot of that happening. And they are being held accountable for their actions. So if they did something to you, just know that, yeah, it's getting to them, okay? So let me see. For my Pile 2, what's their overall advice? What's their overall advice when it comes to this person? What should my Pile 2s do? We have the Hermit card, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles. So, I mean, some of you guys, it seems like some of you guys might try to work on this. But then that Lovers, okay, there's a choice that you guys are going to have to make. Some of you guys are still wanting to connect, and that's totally up to you, you know? You'll learn. But with this Hermit card, introspection. If you are thinking about engaging with this person, or there's a lot of feelings coming up, you're being asked to do some introspection. And for some of you guys, if you are going to bring this person back into your life, you're being asked to make sure that they're going to do the work to really push past what they've been going through, which with what I was picking up on in the beginning, I wouldn't do that right now, but you know, not my decision. But I will say, some of you guys, there's this energy of choosing a new start and allowing this person to heal and catch up at some point in time, or choosing to go back to them, or, you know, be open to their offer once they come around, and you know, try to work on that. For others of you, there is this energy of validate how you feel overall. Start looking at the situation. If feelings are coming up about this person, how can you work past that? Do some introspection. What does this mean for you? Okay? Is this serving you to keep around? When you think back to this person, are you looking at the reality of the situation, or are you looking at the potential that you fantasized about this person during that time? That was getting a little too deep for me. But let's see. There's definitely a choice. Some of you guys, for those that are thinking about moving away from someone, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to break up with someone, you break up with them. But I would be careful. I'm thinking of the movie Temptation. That's all I'm going to say. I've been getting that with Power 1 and Power 2. Just be careful. And just know that I think this person still has another option. If there was someone else around when you guys were dealing with each other that was like, they was already kind of a third wheel, that person may still be around. Let me see. Messages from Power 2. Now they really about to get confused. We have twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's up to you on what you want to do. But just remember, we're talking about right now. Someone could be your twin flame all day, but if they're not treating you correctly, and if they're not in the correct energy, what is that doing for you? But that did come out. But like I told y'all, I was already picking up on there was some type of connect where it's like if something shifts in your life, it does affect this person. So I could see that. But this person has a lot of deep healing to do. And with how y'all are coming up, I just don't want you to take a step back. But again, your decision. But let's see something else to provide clarity. We have clock, need time, takes time, in time cycles, time to heal and progress. That's the vibe. So if this is meant to come back together, it will. But it's going to take time to heal. If you guys are trying to get over this person and you think it's impossible, time, okay? We have coffee cup, meeting and conversing. I do see an opportunity to speak to this person eventually. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. That may be another option too. If you guys really want this person in your life, like I said, I wouldn't do it. But if you do, maybe a friendship first. 8 of Pentacles, work on the friendship, the foundation first, and see, you know, see if it's worth it. Trying to put my 2 cents in, but you know, you're gonna do you. This is just a trickster type of energy. I'm telling you, this person right here. But I'm gonna let them speak. So let's see, messages from Power 2's person to them. What do they want to say to Power 2? I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. Jealousy. I told y'all. I'm telling y'all. Are y'all messing with a Scorpio? I was already picking up on that. Even the Taurus energy. I told y'all, they feel like you're like going on and moving forward in a way that they don't want you to move. Like they don't like you being happy. I know that sounds bad. They don't like you being happy, or they don't like knowing that you're doing okay without them. Yeah. Messages from Power 2's person. I'm gonna have to really cleanse. Messages from Power 2's person. We have I'm distracted right now. Influences. We talked about them having other people around. We have moving on. I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. So deep down, this person knows. Now, it might be, girl, you see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this person will have you on a roller coaster if you don't be careful. We have planning. I know that I want you in my future. I am working on making the proper plans. Ego. It's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. And memory. I miss you. There's a bit of a roller coaster here. And I know you know about it. This person had you on one. Ooh, and then we got no. Some of y'all need to say no. But there's some mixed emotions here. Some of this I do feel like is coming from your end. And, you know, I'm going to let y'all decipher. That's so crazy. But let me see what else. I'm going to let y'all decipher that and just take those messages for what they are. Something that my pile 2 needs to hear. Not about their person, just about them in general. Some of you guys will have an opportunity to meet someone new or already have. Be careful of making this new person pay for what this individual did. Yep, guarded heart, karma, giving too much. Some of you guys have gave so much in the past that now you're kind of like being a little stingy. And you know, at the end of the day, do you. But, you know, I do feel like there's someone coming in that's already in your life that is going to show you different. You know, pace yourself, of course. But overall, what I want to say is, if you guys were wondering if this person has gotten some type of karma in regards to you, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? This energy is crazy. Twin Flames is here, but it's coming up very karmic. Okay? But I don't like to get into all the labels. But if we were going to, let's see, one more. What is my pile 2 need to? Okay. Ooh, we have I hate it here. I feel like, I'm telling you, there's a facade here somewhere. We're gonna have to come back to this because like I said, there's just some loose ends right here. But I don't know if it's on your end or your person's end, or if there's just this constant pull, girl. But with that guarded heart, how can pile 1 heal from this if that's what they're wanting to do? Heal and move on. 4 of Swords. You got to allow yourself to you know, that says repose, but I'm also getting recompose yourself. Take a break, organize your thoughts, allow yourself to, you know, float through those thoughts and what's going through your mind so that you can really organize it and be able to say, do I need this, or do I need to deal with this? Is this something that I'm holding on to that's not really, you know, doing me good? How can I face this to try to release it? What do I need to do? Some of you guys just need to take a break, especially if you are stalking this person or a lot of your mental energy is going towards this person. How can pile 2 heal from this individual? 2 of Wands, decision. Some of you guys, it's just deciding to move forward even in the process of still dealing with your pain. Now granted, I'm not saying you gotta jump in a whole relationship, but sometimes you're not meant to stay put while you're going through those emotions. You're meant to still walk forward, you know, walk ahead towards new. And then as you walk, that pain starts to dissipate. It takes time, but I don't think you guys are meant to stay put and feel a certain type of pain. You guys are meant to move forward. But this decision is totally yours. Some of you guys are going to decide to go back to this person. You got to ask yourself, what is it that you want? What's waiting for my pile 2s? King of Wands. That's what I'm telling y'all. There's someone else. And the 6 of Swords. What's waiting for you is someone else. And they're fine as fuck, whether they're female or male. And with this 6 of Swords, this is going to be the person, you know, take this if it resonates, or, you know, if you want to hear it. Some of you guys might be so stuck on whoever y'all asked about. But for those that are ready to move on, I see you getting with someone that could be a fire sign. They're very authoritative, or they have like a very authoritative, I can't say the word, authoritative type of energy. A lot of authority. They command. Their looks are very attractive. Okay, this is going to be that one person that comes through and is able to make you forget about a couple of exes. Okay, period. So yes, Pile 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. Boom. Pile 3. You're this special pile. Y'all don't mind me. When I sit down, I feel so out of breath. I'm tired. Like, my legs are tired. But anyway, you guys are special. I'm doing your pile the next day. So what I'm about to say, don't use that as, I don't know. Don't pay too much attention to it if it doesn't resonate. But some of the things that I was picking up with this pile, it just seemed like, I don't know if there's been a long distance between you two. I didn't even mean to say that. I meant to say a long period where you guys haven't talked. Like, this isn't like, I don't know, I'm not picking up on a 2-week, 3-week. There's some length of time here, or there's a length of history, or there was a lot jam-packed in a short amount of time that's giving we have long history, even though we really don't. It's just a lot that happened. But the words that are coming to me are matured. Every time. I'm gonna have to put a thing back here. I don't know where these gnats are coming from. I don't know if they're coming from the window. Y'all gonna hear me go off about these gnats until I get rid of them. Like that one time. Honey, I like did a gnat bomb, okay? That's another thing that I wanted to say about you guys with this pile. I'm gonna do your spread a little bit different. I mean, I'm freestyling it anyway, but I keep hearing surrounding energy, outside energy. I also was seeing a girl with a ponytail, okay, another individual if you shall, and there's like talking. So I don't know if someone else is bringing your name up. For example, if you were dating said person, I mean, said person could have a ponytail, you know, if it resonates. But if you were dating said person, let's say they've been messing with someone else, maybe they left you for somebody else, maybe they've been playing ping pong, you know, back and forth between you and someone else that you know of, or they've just moved on in a sense to someone else. Whoever this someone else is, they know who you are, or they're picking up on your energy. Like, I could see this person asking like, is everything okay with us? Like, are you fucking with somebody else? Even though we're doing a no contact, something about your energy is being picked up by someone other than your person. Get out. Babe, don't fuck up my flow. You ate my jelly?
No.
You threw it away?
No.
Babe, those are my raspberry preserves for my sandwich. Yeah, but where's my jelly? Did you? Oh, well, did you take all of it?
No.
Because I asked for extra for a reason. Okay. Yeah, there was supposed to be 3 of them.
They're in there.
You just said there was 2 of them.
They're in the bag.
Goodbye. Sorry about that. Anyway, girl, because nigga, I'm hungry. I went to Cheddar's to go get us some food, and I got the Monte Cristo. If you know, you know. And I'm craving it, and I want it. And I got extra raspberry preserves. If you know about the sandwich, you know what I'm talking about. And I guess he double dipped into my raspberry preserve because he don't be paying attention. And I'm trying to make sure that you didn't just, you know how some people, like, they don't realize that there was a mistake before, like, I don't know, before they even take a bite. Girl, I don't play about my food, can you tell? But I was trying to make sure he ain't take like multiple scoops and then realize, you know, and then there was nothing left. But we'll see, because I asked for extra. But okay. Just like how he came out, there's an outside energy that I feel like I'm picking up on, and there's some type of communication. Your person could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. Like I said, take what I'm saying now as a grain of salt. This is just stuff that I was seeing. There was definitely some game playing. So your person's main character energy is coming up as Sonic. That may be prevalent for you guys. Like maybe y'all played Sonic back in your childhood, and that's like a, you know, like a symbol for you or something that you recently came across. But there's something here about Sonic the Hedgehog. So your person, they could move fast. They could have been trying to be moving around fast. I don't know, there's fast movement because, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog, he's always on the go, collecting his rings, okay? Even when he gets knocked down, he's steady going. And I feel like your person is very ambitious, but if we're, oh my gosh, I have to find out where these are coming from. I'm gonna just ignore them, but don't mind me, I just see this gnat. But if I'm relating this back to you guys, some of you guys might have separated because there was some type of game playing, not enough time for me, very sparse communication, not really telling the full truth. It's almost like this person was doing a lot. Like I'm getting someone, like they're a good talker, like they're a fast talker. Yeah, like they could talk somebody into forgetting about whatever the issue is. Like let's say if you came to them with the issue, I don't know if it's how they verbalize stuff or they're just always on the go, but they always have a way of escaping from the actual truth of the situation, but also like they're like an escape artist. I don't know. There's something here about they can get themselves out of stuff. Like they're a fast talker, smooth talker, smooth operator. But yeah, so your energy, and I didn't really pay attention to the card for the other piles, but I did want to keep your main card up, which was the 5 of Cups. Another song that I just started singing before I got into your spread was, that's so funny, please don't tell me I just forgot it now. Oh, Meeting in My Bedroom, Silk, that was coming through. So a lot of sexual energy here. They could be thinking about that. I'm interested. Let me see. So how many times do you want me to roll it? Oh, we got 5. 5 is a prominent number here. I do feel like, and this is a collective. I don't know what's going on right now, but there's a lot of realizations for everyone. So I feel like your person is definitely going, like they're having a big realization about something. There's a lot of changes happening. There could be some surprises that kind of just popped up, of course, because they're surprises. Like a lot of surprise energy that has popped up, and is not just a minor pop-up. This is the type of pop-up that makes you have to reconsider where you live, or makes you have to reconsider where your kids are going to go to school, or what gym you're going to go to. Like it's something that's going to force a bigger change. It's not like a minor change, okay? This could even just be in their mind state. So tapping into pile 3, I just got knock knock. Who's there? Your person could be very funny. That could be representative of maybe the last time you guys saw each other. You like were at each other's houses or someone's house. That could be some pop-up energy. But like I was saying, there's this other individual that's bringing your name up. So let's see. Someone could be keeping tabs on you. I just seen the Knight of Wands. It didn't come out, but oh fuck, I didn't even count my 5 piles. Damn it. Anyway, or my 5 little shuffles. But your person, if that Knight of Wands comes up, you know what time it is. Because I wouldn't be surprised if this person, like I said, they're like a fast talker, like a smooth talker. Like even right now, I just feel like I gotta go, okay? So let me see. Someone's name could be Dylan here, Derek, letter D is coming through, Cynthia, Sierra, Tika. Okay. How does, it's so crazy. I'm ready to pull these cards, but I keep getting caught up in the shuffle. That's what I'm saying. It's like your person is giving me this vibe of if there's a big conversation or an important conversation that's supposed to happen, they have a way of stalling. And it builds this energy, but they have a way of stalling. There's not a lot of follow through, just a lot of stalling. They could have had the number 3 as a sport number, or you could have, like as with basketball. So let me see. Right now, just in general, where is pile 3's person at right now? Just in life, where's pile 3's person at right now? We got the Nine of Cups. Okay, where is pile 3's person at right now in life? The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. We do have the Ace. Is Blades? That's definitely, hold on. Is that looks like a sword, but I don't know. It's giving wand energy. It's giving like fire, air. But anyway, we have the Ace of Swords, clarity coming in. Where is that the Ace of Wands? I don't know. Oh, this is a different deck. Don't mind me. They could be very like, what do people say? Bird brain? Is that what they say? I wouldn't know because I'm like this. But their mind could just be all over the place. I could see that because their energy is coming up a lot better in this department when we're talking about general energy. It's coming up a lot better than the other piles, I'm not gonna lie. This is someone, some of you guys might not want to hear this, but with this Nine of Cups energy, I feel like this person is very independent, and it seems like they're having realizations and gaining clarity around different avenues they could take in order to get shit done. What's this Magician card without prying too much on them for pile 3's person? The Wheel of Fortune. That's funny. Anytime the Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, or Two of Swords, or something that's just giving mind your business comes out, I'm just like, okay. So this is a part of their path, their destiny. This is meant to happen. There's a shift happening. Now, if you are picking up on their energy, we're going to see if something about this shift also has to do with you, okay? Because a lot of times when we get into a clear headspace and we do a lot of reflecting, and just, you know, when we reach certain stages in our life, okay, we can think back to certain people, or certain people's energy could be very prominent to us. I am also hearing some of you right now might be listening to this and you might be like, P, I think you're describing my energy. Exactly. I think you guys have a way of mirroring each other. This person may also know that you're very ambitious, you're very independent. They might have struggled with that, if that resonates. I don't want to get too far into specifics, but I feel like there is this, okay, with this Ace of with this Ace of Swords, real quick before I go over here, I don't know why that just gave me a show off type of energy, because I'm looking at these swirls and the way the swirls are like meeting each other. Do you see that? The way the swirls are meeting each other, it's almost giving me an energy of butting heads, but also an energy of like a battle. I feel like this person in general may like to show off, or they are like, they want to make sure that their shit is together. Let me just say it like that, okay? I gotta cuss a lot because I can't find my vocabulary right now. But they may take pride in their apparel, their business. They like to look a certain way. They like to be presented a certain way. They like to be viewed a certain way, okay? And if they ever felt like you, I keep coming back to y'all in this. Like, there's almost like a competitive energy here with you for some of you guys, okay? Because I keep getting like, oh, I'll show her, oh, I'll show him. But it's crazy because for those that are ambitious that are watching this, this person is really, or has really learned from your sense of ambition and how you move, and you triggered something within them that I feel like is leading to this moment. Now with others, like I said, your person was already kind of in this energy. Either way though, tell me more. They could be going out a lot, partying a lot, meeting people, mingling. Someone here is a promoter, Three of Pentacles, like I was saying. Yeah, I knew this was going to be the pile. This is like the only pile where there is an emphasis on career, and where I can really say that I do think this person is somewhat getting to the money, if not getting to the money, okay? Also, we do have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of Wands. I'm not sure if that was supposed to come out. I just kind of pulled it. Keep that in mind. This person could be in a relationship, or they could be, there's just a lot of, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't bad energy. Can you tell me about this Ace of Swords? What has led to this Ace of Swords moment? They might have recently got an opportunity. Knight of Wands. Told y'all. But someone might have recently given them an opportunity, or there's some type of opportunity that has came around that has given them clarity, okay? This could be clarity on something that they're doing with their job, with their craft, clarity on, it's something that they needed clarity on. It's like, it's almost like when you get that little nugget of information and then you feel rejuvenized because you're like, wow, yes, that was the missing link right there. That was what I needed in order to get like myself pumped up. That could, you know, range from a multitude of different things. I don't know what that is for your person. I do feel like for those, I keep getting like a social media platform or a businessman, a salesman. I would not be surprised. I'm telling y'all, I saw it in the beginning. This person is a fast talker. Knight of Wands and the Magician. Very charismatic and also very charming. Very charismatic and also very charming. Very strategic. We got that praying mantis right here. In one of the other piles, I talked about the praying mantis. Anytime I look at the praying mantis, I always compare it to when I play basketball. Praying mantis, like when they're catching their prey, they can like calculate all the little, you know, I don't know if it's like geometry. They can calculate where their prey is going to be after like establishing a certain pattern of behavior of their prey. So like when I play basketball, I would watch people's footing before I block the ball, because normally after the first, second, third time, you can kind of get a, you know, a handle on what people's pattern is when they take a certain shot. And that's what helped me to kind of like get ahead. Your person is very smart. I would not be surprised if some of you guys are also very smart. Well, not like that, but I know y'all smart. But what I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are also smart and this person in a way did swindle you. This is that type of individual. Some of y'all person might not be a bad person. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Boom. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. I was just about to say, I don't know if my boyfriend's energy is just strong, but I get very distracted if I hear him in the background, and I normally don't get like that. I can stay on track a little bit, but like, no. This person, they're very attractive. You guys could also be very attractive. And as I was saying, like, I would not be surprised if this person did swindle, or if they're just known to be very tricky. It's tricky energy. But honestly, like, if I wasn't taking y'all feelings in consideration, if I was just reading a spread and I was like, okay, what's your energy? Like, what is your main character energy? Ain't that what they be doing these days? Or what's the vibe? I would say, oh yeah, y'all popping y'all shit. You guys are very clear, very direct. People want to work with you. You have a lot of things about to work in your favor. You may have a business on the rise, more clientele, things are shifting in your favor. You got people that want to collab with you. People are looking at you as someone that they want to work with. You're also very attractive to people. Good energy is coming in to help give you some momentum to move forward. And I see you mingling with some people. You're very desirable, and there is this manipulative energy that we could talk about with the Magician card, but I feel like this is the type of energy that's helping this person to be able to get ahead in some type of way, but it doesn't seem super negative, okay? That's what I would say. Y'all probably like, shut up, Paige. We don't want to hear about it, okay? So, yeah, I don't know. There's something going on in their life. They've just had a little bit of a sparky spark. I don't think things are super bad in regards to what I'm picking up on right now, or there's about to be a shift for them. But I do want to go forward. So I'm going to use the same cards. We got the King of Cups right there. But anyway, I'm going to use the same cards, and now we're going to bring it over to you. So how does pile 3, because I want to know if this shift or just this, I don't know if it's a level up for them, but if this energy in some way, shape, or form is kind of like trying to get your attention. I don't know. It doesn't have to always be, you know, about y'all, but I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to see what's the connect here. So how does pile 3, honestly, tell me, don't hold back. How does pile 3's person currently feel about them? No contact. I just homed in on my oil that I got from 80 Rose. Check her out, okay? Mercury energy. There's definitely like a social media, telecommunications, communications. I don't know. There's something here. So maybe they watch your social media or they want to talk to you, but let me see. How do they feel about pile 3? How does pile 3's person feel about them currently? I just heard stop in the name of love, and then I also heard please don't go by Tank. So those are giving me 2 different vibes. One is giving me a distant energy, and the other one is giving me a, yeah, but behind closed doors I actually have a lot of emotions. We have the Emperor. Oh my gosh, did you see that? The Emperor and the Lovers. Honey, I obviously couldn't see what was underneath that. That's what it's giving. It's giving a hard exterior. Oh, that's crazy. Go ahead, P. Pat yourself on the motherfucking back. You tapped in, baby. And there's like a hard exterior, but there's also like, they have feelings for you. So I do feel like that energy that I was just describing about where they're at, I feel like they view you like that as well, which is what I was getting at. You guys might come off as this Emperor energy, but also have a way of balancing out just everything from emotions to the practical things. You just have a way of balancing that out to this person. And I feel like there's this energy of wanting to emulate you. And even with the energy that I've described, it's funny because they're still not on your level from where they're thinking about you. So if they are trying to compete for you or compete with you to try to, you know, be on the same level as you, or, you know, prove to themselves that they are as, I don't know, this strong individual, like this Emperor energy that can, you know, range from a bunch of different, you know, or range in a bunch of different ways, comparing their spread in life in general to you and how they feel about you, there's still no comparison. So some of you guys, this person really just could not handle you, okay? So can you tell me more about this Lovers? It's so funny because you got this woman here and then you got this creature. And I feel like that's kind of how they felt when it came to the both of you. Like there was a sense of belonging but not belonging. Beauty and the Beast type of vibes. This person could have even been mean to you for some of you guys. This is only for some. Or they treated you a certain way due to their own insecurities. They think you're very attractive, very graceful, and you know how to command the attention in the room. It's giving star and sun energy. So we also have strength. Are you guys seeing this shit? This is how they see you. This is how they feel about you. The Emperor, the Lovers, and strength. If you guys have been holding and standing your ground and keeping your distance from this person due to the self-love and self-care that you have for yourself, I just seen 555 on my clock. They are very impressed. Very impressed. This person, I don't know if they know, you know, a lot about your history, but they see you as a very strong, loving, and authoritative figure. You checkmark those boxes for being stern, direct, being able to make decisions without your emotions, but also being able to be very empathic, be very tapped into your emotions, be able to explain your emotions, help other people get in touch with their emotions, help people to open up. But you're also someone who's very balanced. You know how to multitask, and you have been through a lot. And I think I talked about this, I don't know if it was in pile 2 or pile 1. It might be pile 2. But this is a different kind of energy though, but it's similar, where I basically said your person is in awe about how you're progressing because they know what you've been through. So let me see. And I also am getting this energy where they do feel like you've gotten a little bit cold. Well, so let me describe it like this. Cold towards them in a way. Like you've put on a lot of thick skin due to what you've been through. So the same things that used to slide with you don't slide with you no more. Obviously, it comes with growth, right? And maturity. But also, they're noticing with people, you're not, like you're more balanced when it comes to what you do. It's not overgiving, overdoing it, putting others before yourself where, you know, you shouldn't. It's giving like, I know when to do that and I know when to pull back. I have boundaries, I stick to them, and that's what it is. Respect me or get the fuck out. That's what it's giving. So let's see their feelings. Can you tell me about how does pile 3's person feel about them? Any emotions? Like, how are they feeling? They're keeping that to themselves. I don't know why. They want to talk about, like, the business stuff. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. So what's their next move? Are they planning to make a move towards my pile of threes? Something here they're keeping kind of secret. It's like when they're talking to me, when they explain it, it's like, it's big energy. I mean, we have 3 major arcana that came out in a row to describe you guys. But when I got to the emotions, like I said, how do they feel about you? But when I said specifically, oh my God, that gnat. When I said specifically, how do they emotionally feel about you? Like really tap me in, we're getting vulnerable. That's when we start to get a little bit of, you know, resistance. Knight of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords. Ooh, the 3 of Swords, girl. What happened? They are not recovered from whatever happened between you guys. You are on their mind heavily with that Knight of Pentacles. Can you tell me more about this? The Knight of Pentacles. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Ooh. Girl, the 4 of Swords. Yeah, they're not recovered. Wow. This person is not recovered when it comes to you. And this deck was shuffled very well. They're not recovered. You are living, like, you're on their mind quite a bit. Probably more than they would want you to be. Yeah, I just keep getting, there's a lot of hurt and pain that's still festering or lingering with this person. I guess the best way I could describe it without getting too deep, and I'll let you guys take it as deep as you want to, they are not over what has happened. And they think about you a lot. And I also think there's a lot of worry about the future, or maybe how you perceive them now, or, you know, some of them might even be scared to run into you. You're on their mind. I mean, we got the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. Moments of rest, their mind gets engulfed with you. Well, what the fuck? So, why is this? Why is this? Why is this? 4 of Pentacles. Some of you guys have them blocked. Some of you guys have them blocked. Some of you guys, like, there's a mutual understanding that we are not doing this again. There's a closed off energy. Even though we're here asking, you know, out of curiosity, there's a barrier here of some sort. Also, I just feel like, you know, someone could be thinking about you, but that don't mean they really want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Or that they're ready to talk to you at this moment. I wonder, is your person embarrassed about something? Like, are they embarrassed about something? Like, are they feeling guilty about something? Knight of Wands, okay. And we also have the High Priestess. Something happened, from what I'm seeing here, that is very related to what I was trying to articulate in the beginning. This person might have tried to pull a fast one. They had the wrong one. The right one, which was the wrong one, okay? Yeah, I keep hearing you got the right one, motherfucker, but the High Priestess keeping secrets. This is like that type of energy, especially for my intuitive people. You ever had someone try to really play you and swindle you, and you're like, bitch, you don't even know. Like, I got the whole tea in my mind. Like, God gives me all that I need in order to know what's going on. How you just gonna lie like that? How you gonna act? Yeah, some of you guys caught them bold face. What do they say? Bold face and a lie. Is that what we say? Bold face and a lie. Like, you caught them in a lie. Something here, and for some of you guys, I mean, it could be something minor that still feels, you know, not, you know, taking away from your feelings. But some of you guys, this was like a little bit scandalous. And it's like, really? It's giving, I tried to pull a fast one. So when they think about you, what do they think about? What are they thinking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the 8 of Wands. That could be traveling to see you. Ah, look at that in the 10 of Cups. The 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Is there intention behind that 8 of Wands? I don't think this person, I feel like they want to be with you. The Three of Cups. Wow. It's coming through very clear. Whoever you're inquiring about, I'm not saying that they're going to act on it, because like I said, that Four of Pentacles is a heavy Four of Pentacles. But if we really want to be real, if we really want to keep it a buck 50, okay? 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands. There's a lot of thinking about and fantasizing, you know, besides the pain and everything. There's a lot of thinking about recounseling with you, traveling to see you, having a passionate moment with you, going back to discussions about having kids, you know, that white picket fence type of vision. There was a vision that this person painted here, and something that they did made the vision collapse. But I'm talking about like collapse. You know, people can hurt us and then we give them another chance. You know, yeah, at that time we might have had this vision of being with the person. They cheat on us. You know, we boo-hoo. Okay, boom. You know, the vision is gone, but then we rebuild a different vision or the same vision amplified because we get back with them. Yeah, something about this, it got like ruined in a way, but it's not giving me, I don't know why I'm not getting that this is active. I feel like this happened a while ago and the time has passed to where this person is able, like, I feel like somebody in this has matured. I mean, I could say they've matured too, but I've also feel like you guys have matured, and some of y'all might be very distant away from this where you're like, I'm cool on it, but thank you for giving me that little ego boost. Glad to hear it. Good to know. 3 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So what's the main thing stopping them from communicating with my pile 3? What's the main thing stopping them from communicating with my pile 3 at this time? That was a little fast. I didn't like how it came out. Let me see. Okay, I'm here and shuffle twice. My stomach is growling. I want that Monte Cristo. I want that Monte Cristo, baby. Okay, let's see. I'm starving. Yeah, like, what's stopping them from communicating? Like, what's blocking pile 3's person from communicating or maybe even apologizing? And that's crazy. This person, that's one thing I will say. There's a lot of building the fantasy. Have y'all ever seen damn, what's his name? Joe Budden. Look at that, Ace of Wands. I knew it. Fantasy. If y'all ever seen Joe Budden, I don't know what show it was, but basically, was it with Tahiri? You know, she wanted to work on, like, if they were gonna work on something, I mean, she was about done with him, so she says, but if they were gonna work on getting back together after everything, she wanted to really talk about the intricate root issue details. However, he was just focused on grand gestures. So, you know, he took her to, I think, New York City. There was like a, you know, the ball, when the ball drops, I think it was, and he had her face on the little screens that you see on the little, I don't know if they're skyscrapers, I don't know what them little buildings is. I've never been in New York. And he proposed to her. That was very grand, right? For someone who still hasn't talked about our root issues and what has happened. Like, there's a lot of issues that we still need to talk about. This person wants to skip that. And I think that's the problem with them. Fast talker, smooth talker. Let's just act like we're in a bliss. You'll be talking to them. Why we got to talk about that? Like, why you always want to talk about this? Motherfucker, because we didn't talk about it the first time. Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is coming up as a block. Can you clarify that? Why the Ace of Wands? The Five of Cups, our lead card. Okay, one more. Can you bring it in? Maybe they feel like, I think this person, whatever happened between you guys, there's an understanding to them, like almost certain to them, that the thought of even recounseling with you is just that, a thought. And that's all it will be. They feel like what's blocking is the lack of opportunity. Even if there's like an open, 1717 was just on my clock, even if there's like an open gateway where you guys can communicate, whatever happened for some of you guys, it's almost like there's like a block. Maybe this is like a spiritual block, an emotional block. They could still be, like I said, recovering, especially if they did some shit that, you know, now you're looking at them and you're like, oh, disgusting, you disgust me. Like, you're embarrassed. Sometimes it get like that. Someone play you like, oh, hell no, you gonna do it like that? Oh, I'm embarrassed. Like, don't even come around Don't even come around me, okay? I need more. Give me the 5 of Cups, or why the 5 of Cups? This person may drink their sorrows away, or they like to sit and fester. Ooh, hold on. We have the Queen of Cups. You know what it's really... Now, this is where I'm like, okay, like... This person feels like whatever happened between you two, I don't know if they missed an opportunity. I don't know if they feel like it's not repairable. Even though they think about this all the time, they feel like it's not repairable. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this person actually feels really, really bad about how they treated you, because they see you as this Queen of Cups. Like I said, you guys are coming up as a lot of big cards, and there's just this energy of they really didn't deserve that. And I do feel like there's some shame here, some guilt, some remorse, some regret. Girl, not the 5 of Pentacles being here. They also don't feel like they're good enough for you. I told you, they still don't compare. If they could say anything to my pile 3s, what would they say? If they could say anything. I was about to say, I'm sorry. We got the Hierophant and we got the Tower card. Top of the deck, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, the 9 of Cups again. So being that came out earlier for them, I feel like if they could tell you anything, is that they want to be back with you. The only thing is that Hierophant is still sideways. There's this, even though there's already this, like, they have it in their mind that you would say no. If they were to say anything, this is the type of energy where they would be okay with maybe not, it's crazy because there's part of me that thinks they want to rush and they're like, let's be together. But then there's also this energy where they already know that that's not, it just doesn't fit the situation with everything that has occurred. So with that Hierophant kind of being sideways, they know it would take some work. It's not going to be the same as what it was before. It probably wouldn't be a traditional relationship. It's almost like they just want you in their life, you know? I also, like I said, I still think they want to be with you and they want you to be a part of what they have going on. However, something about this, let me see, can you tell me what you're trying to tell me about that Tower card? This person, they know, listen, if you don't know this person know themselves, and they know that they're not fully where they're supposed to be in order to really give to you. And that's probably why there's no contact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Pentacles. And we also have the Ace of Cups. So with that Tower card, I'm not gonna lie, I really do think for some of you guys, even if y'all are not talking, I would not be surprised if this person is leveling up for you, even if even if they kind of know like it's kind of a long shot. I would not be surprised. They've learned a lot from you and they really just want to be in your life. And some of them, I don't know if they're gonna do it, but like with that Tower card there's like this unexpected, like, I want to just tell you how I feel. Like, I'm ready to tell you how I feel. Some of them might even, they might not come at you like this. If they were to say something, they might not come in mushy, but there's a lot of emotions underneath the surface. They want to start over with you. They want the opportunity to be able to start over with you. A moment where you guys can, because they are thinking about sex, but also like talk about your emotions from the perspective that you guys now have, now that time has pushed past, okay, a certain time frame. I am getting some time has pushed past. Like there's some maturity that has happened here on both ends. Now, some of them got like their karma, if they did do something to you, some of you guys, their karma in relation to you, because we all have different karma, you know what I'm saying? Something happened with their money. Something humbled them. Like there was like a humbling. And I also feel like something that they may want to tell you is that they're not really with that other person, or they're on the verge of breaking up with that person. But this person, I could tell they want you. It's really just that. We can't keep pushing it. So let's see. Is there a song? What's a song? So pile three's person right now is your time. What's a song? Okay. needed to come out. What's a song? Describing feelings. We have What's On Tonight by Montel Jordan. Date night, past life, love. Girl, can you tell me what's on tonight? I'm coming to your crib, have dinner by candlelit, or have dinner by candlelight, and we gonna watch some TV. We gonna play your CDs. I'm gonna be on you, and you're gonna be on me. Okay, they say one more. Oh, that's giving passion. Giving. Let's see. We also have Lions, Tigers, and Bears, Jasmine Sullivan, Fear of Love and Commitment. Yeah, like I said, they have some issues that have put them, not that I'm trying to, you know, come for the Knight of Wands, you know, but there's a reason. I'm not saying it's a valid reason, but there are reasons that put them in this spiral of, you know, or had them in a spiral where they, you know, just treat people shitty, which is really no excuse, so scratch that. Anyway, Fear of Love and Commitment. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. I'm not scared to perform at a sold-out affair, but I'm scared of loving you. Am I the only one who thinks it's an impossible task? Why it don't last? Is that too much to ask? Why do we love love when love seems to hate us? Sorry if I sound so filled with gloom. You say you care and I know you do, but this is from my experience, and my conclusion only makes sense. Just because I love you and you love me, it doesn't mean that we're meant to be. I can climb mountains, swim across the seas, but the most frightening thing is you and me. And it gives that, because when I was just talking about their life, I mean, they had that shit in the bag. They ain't start getting all fumbly, dropping the ball, stammering and shit until I start asking them about their feelings about you. Yeah, at least they're straightforward though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm kind of dragging a little bit, but you know, I don't know. This energy is a little different for me. Okay, so let me see. Unsent text messages from person. Some of them don't want me to pull from this, but I am. We'll do 2 unsent text messages. Something that they want to say. I'm scared of. I'm not scared to perform but I'm scared of. Okay. I only have eyes for you, and you're confused, which makes me confused. Make up your mind. Calling you out. And it's crazy because there are some texts in here that, you know, really, you know, if they're not feeling you, it's going to say that. But everything that I'm pulling from different decks is very consistent. So, this person definitely, they're definitely wanting something with you. Or there's a lot of, I don't even know. Yeah, they definitely want you. Let me just say that. Now, let's see. What is your advice? What's the advice from my viewers in regards to this person or just in general? So we do have the Hangman upright, and I can't tell if this was up or reversed. I saw it and it was reversed, but then it landed like this. So I feel like what your advice is to remember, this is like a collective thing. Before you make any type of move, you're not obligated to have to do anything. Don't get swooned by the messages, the moon card in reverse. The whole full story is still not there. You have a right to be very apprehensive. You have a right to not want to engage with this person. I feel like there's this vibe of trust yourself, because a lot of you guys are moving towards something new, and you know, for some of you guys this may put you in a place of stagnancy if you pursue this, but for others of you, you know, I do see an opportunity for you guys to kind of come around each other. But you know, when there's like a big fantasizing build up, but then when you finally get around each other, it doesn't really, you know, progress the way you want it to. I can kind of see that happening here. I mean, the sex would be bomb, but when it comes to the emotions, we would still be a little bit shaky. An argument would probably occur because someone's not being honest, or they're just not being as transparent because it's a little too much pressure, and then we're back at square one. But let me see. Something else I want to pull from this deck too. What's the advice from my pile 3? We got the Ace of Wands again. And we also got the 6 of Cups. Or I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. If some of you guys have been asking for clarity on this situation so that you can move forward, take this as the clarity. But I'm also getting this vibe of, I keep just hearing explore the past. And you know, I don't want to really say that, but it depends on who I'm talking to and what you guys are trying to achieve. If you're trying to move on from someone, sometimes you do have to explore to see like what is still keeping me bound to this person. But let me try to clarify. Why the Six of Cups? I just keep hearing like if you were wondering if this person misses you, they do. King of Pentacles. I don't feel like you guys are really being asked to get all out of your stance. Okay? Like, acknowledge you're not tripping, you're picking up on something, but King of Pentacles, do not forget everything that you've worked for, you know, what it took to get here, you know, how you had to regain, you know, focus after being distracted. You're being asked to make more of a practical decision. That's so crazy. Why the King of Pentacles? One more. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of Swords upright. So, I can't tell you what to do, but I will say the energy that's coming in right now, speaking on your behalf, in regards to advice, I don't really think they're in line with you progressing with this person. They're saying end it. Or like, let this be the end of... Like, if you guys have been just in your mind curious, you know, at the end of the day, you know, sometimes it's just hard to control our thoughts. But you know, when you're just looking for that one tarot reading where you're like, I don't even fuck with this motherfucker no more. I don't want to talk to this girl no more. But I just need that one reading that can give me, you know, that can feed my curiosity. This might be that, you know. A blessing. Not my y'all, my camera just cut off. That's not good. It's not good because that means that I might have just lost that whole file. 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. You guys have other things that you're focusing on, and you know, stay focused, progress towards that. There's a lot of energy and momentum around you. Do not let anything distract you from that. Girl, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if this, you know what, that's so funny. How ain't it funny how as soon as I was like, oh well, no, you're being told not to deal with that person, the camera cut off. I feel like that was your person. Like, bitch, you know, I was trying to be open with you, but now I'm about to shut this shit down. I swear, if there's not, if the file is not in here, I swear that's gonna really do it for me. That's gonna really do it for me. But yes, final three, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.
Hella shameless, necklace on me decorated. All this got me feeling jaded. Hold up, I'll be waiting. Bad thing on my radar. Told me that I'm in a playlist. Flower bomb, she a lotus. I be thinking that I'm famous. I remember when I prayed for this. No sleep, cause I'm anxious. All this shit for entertainment.